I knew she was gonna go live. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. But I was on the phone talking to a friend and I just saw it ended about a half an hour ago. Good thing it's only 2 hours long. Let's get started because, like I said, I gotta go to work soon. Let's see what she's talking about now. Probably Nelly and Ashanti.
Only the notorious and the motherfucking glorious Crystal Squirrels coming at you live and direct in full effect. The name of this video is the goddess,
Good morning,
the
Watcher.
divine goddess protecting you by not blessing you with a man.
Oh, what happened to G?
Shout out to Karina. Weenie, you must have a insomnia like me, girl. You always the first one at the crime scene. You must have insomnia like me. Shout out to Celestial Night,
Thanks for the likes.
Leia, whoever else is in the chat. Welcome. Now, I know everybody's talking about Ashanti and Nelly.
Turn this volume up.
All of the mammies are, how can I say it? Reigniting their flame for black love on the heels of Papoose and Remy Ma not working out. So, they were kind of searching for a flame in the dark. Okay. But even though that is Blackistan, that is black love, and we are swirling, I'm using them as an example. Okay.
Of what?
Because everybody's talking about this shit. Nelly and Ashanti. And, they said she got the ring. That's what they say. I don't know. But I don't want you girls to feel some type of way when you see these celebrity couples hooking up, getting married, having a baby. I don't want y'all to feel bad, okay? Has it? Because you ever had something just fall into your lap, and you didn't even have to work for it. You didn't have to try. You didn't have to do anything.
You wouldn't know nothing about that.
A blessing just fell into your lap, like it was dropped out of the sky by a stork. Well, if it's hard for you, when it comes to love, you don't seem to find anybody. You don't have good luck. You're wondering what you're doing wrong. Could it possibly be that you are a chosen one? Thank you, Celestial Night. That's why I need
Could it
you
be
on my
that
platform,
you're not wanted?
sweetheart. I need your input. She says, so is the divine feminine protecting black women from relationships? Because most black women are single. Excellent point. Something that I didn't even think about. Because, we look at black women and we compare them to the ideals of the patriarchy. The ideals of the patriarchy are you gotta get a man who sees interest in you, who puts a ring on it. You gotta blend in with everybody else. If no man chooses you, something's wrong with you. But I'm starting to think you got a whole race of women. And notice, this is only black women that are going through this. Has that ever occurred to you?
What?
Why black women? Because we're the original. We're the only race of women right now that is not hooked up with male creatures. And it doesn't mean that something is wrong with us. This could be divine protection. Because the rest of the world is in a slumber about who these creatures are. The rest of the world doesn't realize that these are fallen angels, the ones that are spoken about in the Bible.
Girl, what are you talking about?
Now, Celestial Knight says, I had that thought for a couple of years. I thought I was the only one. Now, let's look at how you look at the news,
Hey, V-Dub.
you
Good
look at
morning.
social media, and you see all of these cases of unfortunate cases of women who get raped,
Yep.
killed, abused
That
at the
pet.
hands of male creatures. And these are women also, not just black women, but women of other races. You see what I'm saying? Because they trying to make it seem like only black women get raped and killed and you know
You the one that been pressing that issue.
abused at the hands of males. Women all over the world are getting their asses kicked by these creatures, especially in the Middle East and places like India where they throw acid on women to take away her looks.
Oh,
In
get to the
China,
point.
where they during the 80s, where they left your ass before you could even start your life
Good
as a
morning, the
baby. They left
rain.
you on the side of the road to die
Haven't seen you in a while.
in the hundreds of thousands, maybe even the millions. And now they have a shortage of women in China.
Good morning,
So,
everybody.
I'm looking at it like, wow. Now, could you be amongst those women that get killed, abused, or raped if you were involved with a man right now? Think about it. Have you ever looked at some of these women that get killed on YouTube? They blast it all over the screen. They report it on the news. Her boyfriend beat her up and he killed the baby. Her boyfriend threw her out the window.
What's your
Her
point?
boyfriend threw the baby over a bridge. Have you ever stopped to think, damn, that could have been me?
Damn, that was you. Except the baby out the window part and being dead, but that was you.
Because really, think about it. What makes you so special that this couldn't happen to you? You know what I'm saying? So I really think that the divine mother feminine,
Vetting the man might help.
she got you single for a reason.
No, you
You're
got yourself
alone
single.
for a reason.
You're alone because.
Consider yourself one of the chosen ones. And make this your motto. A man's rejection is your protection. Because male creatures are crazy.
And your deflection.
And anybody that has ever been with a male and has been abused in some kind of way, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm starting to look at them differently.
You're starting to look at them differently. How many times are you going to start to look at them differently? You're starting to. You're starting to. You're starting to.
As being with them is like having a child. They
Cause,
want you.
Cause being with them is like having a child. Says the woman who is talking to a guy on a dating site who's 28 years old. He's old enough to be your child, so I mean, he's gonna act like one. She didn't say she fantasizes about sexual violating women herself. Nope, she didn't say that.
To worry about their stomachs. All of a sudden, he's helpless. He don't know how to cook or do nothing for himself. He don't know how to pick up after himself and be clean. He doesn't know how to do anything for himself. When they get a woman, they become helpless.
No, they don't.
Okay? So, you know, how can you...
You pick up helpless men. You pick up helpless men from shelters, dating sites.
really rest in your femininity?
Welcome, Brown. Hold up, hold up. Welcome, Brown and Beautiful 75. Good morning. I'm glad you have seen the light.
Have a male creature that acts like a toddler. And don't let him give you money, because then he really becomes helpless.
Wait, don't let him give you money? Miss, put money in my cash app. Don't ask me any questions now. Don't let him give you any money? Okay, what happened with G? Because you flip the script every time you're talking to somebody and it goes south. What happened to G?
And he's like, I take care of you, why you can't take care of me? And you become a maid, okay? An errand girl, a goddamn sex worker at his beck and call for the money that he gives you for paying your bills. So he gets so much more than he's giving. Okay? So you not really losing nothing if you're alone. Think about it. You're alone.
You're alone, and what you're missing is his money. You're missing his money that you're going to need once you hit that wheelchair.
Not lonely, you're alone. There's a difference. And being lonely and being alone. Because we all see these women that are in relationships and they're alone. I threw shade, major shade. Oh, you quiet now, huh?
No, that's just you being jealous.
How many women, and I want you to go into the comment section right now if you are watching this video. How many of y'all have ever been in a relationship and you still felt alone?
And that's when you need to leave.
You still felt lonely, like you were in it by yourself. The only difference is you giving up your ass and you sucking dick and you doing chores.
And that's your fault if you continue to do that with someone in a relationship where you feel alone. Tiptoe around their ego. You don't want to make them mad. Smack, smack, smack. Give them that ass. That's you. Did she have a piss bucket when? No, she didn't have the piss bucket with Dan. She's got the piss bucket now. She got that now because she can barely walk. She said that maybe 4 or 5 videos ago.
Like Cinderella. But you're still lonely.
When she was with Dan, she was still mobile.
So who's winning? And there are many women that are in relationships right now. And, you know, the ones that are in relationships, they talk amongst themselves. They confide in their girlfriends that are also in relationships. They usually kick their single girlfriends to the side because they don't want you to know how miserable they really are. So what she does is she says to herself, I'm only going to hook up with women that are in a relationship like myself because I don't want nobody coming after my man. Okay, bitch. We know. We know.
What do you know about women in relationships talking to each other? You don't leave a damn house.
You're going to cut me off because all of a sudden you got a man and I'm a threat. So that little bit of friendship that we had, we're not doing that no more because you're threatened and you're insecure that I might want your man because I'm single. You're looking at me as a threat because you're saying she ain't got no man, she might want mine.
Pick better friends.
But you ain't gonna admit to me how you feel alone and lonely. You are dying to pick up the phone and call me, but you're not gonna do that because your insecurity of me overrides your desire for intimacy, communication, connecting. And you got that with me. I was your home girl. When you felt lonely, when you felt misunderstood, you called me. And now you with this motherfucking nigga, whether it's a Brad, a Tyrone, whoever, you with this motherfucker, you're with this male creature, and you're lonely. You're dying to pick up the phone. Because what you got with me.
Oh, yeah, Brown. Yep.
Is priceless compared to what.
Or she may have had a man at some point that we don't know about, and maybe one of her friends took him from her.
You have with him. When you were with me as a friend, you felt fulfilled. You felt understood. And now, what are you doing? You're laying up in bed, listening to him snore. When you tell him about your problems, you try to connect with him the way you did with me, you could tell he's distracted. You could tell he's not really listening.
Your relationship with your man and your relationship with your girlfriend are not the same thing.
And when you ask his advice, he says, I'm sorry, babe, what'd you say? What was that? Repeat what you said, babe. I didn't hear you. So now you're looking at this motherfucker like, wow, you really wasn't listening to nothing I'm saying. Now, Celestial Knight said, it's weird that women in relationships give up their single friends, but men in relationships never give up their single friends. Let me break that part down. That's because society has created a scarcity mindset in women. Society has.
A man wants a woman with good hygiene and know how to. Oh, you didn't finish that. But you're right. A woman with good hygiene. Now, Dan did say, her hygiene, as far as her body, that wasn't a problem. It was her house and everything else.
Place the male as a.
But if she ain't making it to the bathroom, her hygiene might be in question now.
A prize instead of the female as being a prize. So now we have a situation where you're looking at the male as, I better hold on to him before.
Keep her phone charged even though she burned the battery up watching porn all day. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what she's doing.
Somebody tries to take him away. I better cut off my single friends because they might be jealous of me and might try to take away my male creature who found value in me. I don't want to be like them. I want my stamp of approval.
Ooh, somebody
by society.
Somebody stole her man.
Because I got chosen.
Or G so found somebody
give up my
else.
Single friend. And please, if this has happened to you, and you are the single friend, don't think for a second that that bitch that cut you off, who got a man, don't think for a second she's not dying to pick up that phone. Because male creatures are not good at communication.
Okay, maybe she wanted to talk to one of her friends that's in a relationship, as she puts it, and they were too busy because they were out with their man.
They don't like to listen. While you're talking to them, their mind is somewhere else. And you could tell he's not listening. So he'll give you some bullshit ass answer after you talked for 20 minutes describing your problem. He'll say something like, "Babe, what you should do? You're asking me what you should do? Honey, you gotta follow your heart, honey. You gotta do what you think is best, honey. Follow your instinct." He'll tell you some bullshit ass answer like that. He wasn't even listening to nothing you were saying. He just telling you that to shut you the fuck up. Shout out to Quadratic.
So he's telling you to do what you think is best for you, and you're complaining. But if he was to tell you what to do, then you would say he was controlling. Oh, you trying to make me get rid of my friends. You want me all to yourself. I don't have nobody to talk to.
Dramatic, quadratic. Quadratic is crazy as fuck. Listen, somebody like quadratic equation don't give a fuck about being single. And if she has a man, he is for monetary reasons, primarily.
And you wish you could be like her.
Because something tells me that quadratic equation got this shit all figured out. She knows that men are not like your girlfriend, your home girl. She knows that they are horrible at listening.
Yes, it is very much lacking.
Out. They lose focus because remember they have a tunnel vision.
You got tunnel vision.
They're thinking about something else, and they're trained to not listen to girls. After 2 minutes of you talking, he shuts you out.
Well, how long can you talk about dick sucking and pussy? How long can you talk about that? He's either gonna like, hey, we gonna do this, or shut up.
So my thing is this. A lot of these women are doing this when they get in relationships. They cut off their girlfriends. And it could be because of what Celestial Knight said. Men be telling their women to give up their single friends because men feel like the single friend will influence them. So if he is selfish in bed, selfish with his money, abusing you in some way.
Your voice is so soothing. Have you thought about rape? No, actually, I hate my voice on recording. But thank you.
They don't want somebody who can listen to your problems. They don't want.
Now she just talked about the man. Oh, I lost it. Never mind.
You to be able to get on the phone and snitch on what the fuck he's doing. Oh my God, girl, I checked his phone and this is what I found. I saw he's linked up to some of these transsexual porn sites. Do you think he's gay?
Thank you.
They don't want you to be able to jump on the phone and tell your girlfriend some fuck shit like that. They don't want you to tell your girlfriend all of the things that's wrong with the relationship that your single girlfriend is supposed to be so jealous of. Hold on for a second. Let me check my phone.
Oh, she gotta go check her phone.
Now, I wish my grandma would have warned me about what it feels like to get old.
Y'all hear that? What it feels like to get old, but you don't have a wrinkle on your face. And it's not that you're old, Crystal, because I'm older than you. You're 48, I'm 51. It's not that you're getting old, sweetie. It's them 400 pounds you carrying. That's what that is.
Oh, child, Granny, why didn't you warn me? Now, I got the phone lines open. Okay, the phone's about to be shut on. I just shut it on. And, I'm feeling some type of way tonight because I'm not really sad that I'm single.
It is.
I used to put myself down and say, something's wrong with me. How come everybody got a boyfriend but me? But I remember the Divine Mother told me, remember how miserable your ass was when you had a man. Remember all of the things that you went through when you had a man.
Thank you, V-Dub.
I got a call-in number. I'm going to give it to you. I want you, anybody, scream. I want you to write that motherfucker in the chat. Whoever wants to call in and add to this conversation, you are more than welcome. The call-in number is 904. I need a journalist, bitch. Do your homework, ladies. 904 554
6758
6758. So whoever wants to call in and add to this situation that we're talking about, feel free to do so. Because I love hearing from my girls. I love it when somebody like Quadratic or
maybe she can get some money from my 600-pound life instead of begging for cash apps. Yeah, she got a couple more 100 pounds to go, but she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it because it'd be too much work doing a TV show. It'd be too much work. If work's involved, nope.
Celestial jumps on the chat and gives a little 2 cents. Because I'm telling y'all are not really missing nothing. Now, Sun Empress Ari, who is not with us tonight, she probably sleeping. Girl, you ain't missing nothing. Okay, now imagine you constantly getting harassed to suck dick.
Then again, you are picking the wrong man. You're constantly getting harassed. You're constantly getting harassed because you stay with him.
To bend over, to have sex, and you don't feel like it. Girl, bye. You ain't missing nothing. Shit.
If you leave, you can miss an ass beating.
Crystal Sword, your live.
Hey, Crystal.
Dramatic, quadratic. What's up?
Girl, honey, I just got home. My Jose just dropped me off, girl. I just went shopping for my new damn job. See, that's what women need to do. And that's what these women who think that people be jealous of them. Ain't nobody fucking jealous of you, bitch. Of your man that...
Because you sucking unlimited dick. You fucking when you don't feel like it. You can't even bleed in peace. I'm not jealous.
Look, she like 7. I know a lot of people might feel like, oh, she's not happy in her marriage. When the fuck are you gonna be happy with any man?
They are a headache. And that was my shit. I became mad headaches.
When I thought, hello?
Yes.
Yeah. When I thought I was with men that I wanted to be with and that made me happy, girl, them niggas motherfucking money.
Oh my God.
They was smiling in other bitches' face. You know, and when a man don't give you money, he don't respect you. By the way.
That is stupid. That is oh my goodness.
From the rip.
He don't. I was even watching, you know that show.
Better yet, are you respectable enough to give money to? That's the question. Are you?
It's a show on HBO Max called The Family Chantel, and it's a woman on there. She's 55 years old, and she's dating this white man from America, and she's from the Dominican Republic, and all she wants to do is get to America. And her son is like, no, he haven't spent no money on you yet. And her son told her son was like, how well, if a man don't spend no money on you in the beginning of the relationship, he's never gonna spend money on you.
And girl, and let that sink in, because some of you girls, you get with these men and you give them a free pass. Oh, he's gonna change. Once he falls in love with me more, he's gonna give me money in the middle.
I wish she would. Oh goodness, somebody's watching. Somebody's on the phone, and then I got another phone with the show, and I can't hear shit.
And you know what? Even if a man don't give you money, make him give you something. If you want to start a YouTube channel, make him buy you a better laptop than the one you already got.
Something. And y'all know that listen. See, didn't I tell you they all take off their masks? Look at the one that I was talking to. Remember G? The one I talked to, I think it was last night or the night before? Didn't I tell y'all? He's like, oh, I don't know. Girl, do you want me to read? Let me read this text message.
Okay. Like I said, Jaden did something wrong or said something wrong. She's about to read his text message. But he don't give me no money in the beginning. Blah, blah. Okay, you've been talking to him. Where's the money at? Even Geisha Peach, her favorite. You're so aggressive asking us for cash apps, but I didn't hear you asking him for any. And what was her response? Timing is everything, and I'm gonna leave it at that. That's the same response she gave about Top Shelf Todd when she asked those girls, help me out, what should I do? And they told her, get money, get money. Y'all trying to sabotage my relationship. I'm not going to ask him for no money right now. I'm going to wait. And she also said, what's the best way to get rid of a man is to ask him for money. She said the best way to get rid of a man is ask him for money. But then another line, she's talking about asking for money. Then she wants you to help her, and you say, well, help Crystal. Asking for money like you tell us to do. And her response is that you're trying to sabotage her. I'm not going to ask for no money yet. Y'all trying to ruin my relationship. All of that. She's telling you to ask for the money. And then when it's her time to, y'all trying to mess my shit up. She's trying to mess y'all up. Wake the fuck up, like Brown and Beautiful 75 has now learned.
Girl, because this shit, he made it seem like he was all into it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was going to be something. And girl, I didn't even meet him in person.
He thought it was going to be something? Yeah, he thought it was going to be a fuck fest. You got a dick pic. I'm pretty sure you seen him one of your old pics when you were around 300. Maybe he saw the real you. Maybe he heard your lives and realized what he was getting into and he backed out. But let's listen to how you spin the truth.
And he already took off his mask. And that's fine. Because I know that most of them ain't about shit. They don't want nothing. They just want to fuck. They want to come over. They want to get their dicks up.
I always said, my same thing I want, literally. If I told him I wanted a new car today, guess what he'll do? He'll text me back, okay, and then guess what? We'll go on the computer and start looking for cars.
Because he likes you. He likes you. When a man does it, and not only does he like you, but he's able to do that for you.
Aha. But that first thing, he likes her. He likes her. See, that's the part you're missing. They don't necessarily like you. Like you said, oh, men like pussy. And that's what you're offering. And when that gets old, they're gone. They only need to hit it once. What else you got? But like you said, they need to like you first.
A lot of these motherfuckers are broke. Okay, let's just keep it real. They're broke.
Like, Crystal, sometimes I be spending my boyfriend money and I be like, oh my God, like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, when you come from Blackistan, these niggas, they don't buy you shit, and the littlest thing they buy you, it be like, oh my God, he bought me something. Girl, my boyfriend literally, sometimes I just be telling him I want stuff, and I don't really be wanting, like, okay, for example, I bought myself a $600 camera, like, a month ago, and we had went on a date, and after the date, he surprised me with the same camera that I already bought myself.
So I want you girls to listen to this. Listen to Quadratic and how she's getting treated. So what this should make you do is realize if you're not getting the same thing that she's getting, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Because that means that a lot of these motherfuckers ain't shit. It got nothing to do with you. There's nothing wrong with you, sweetheart. They are full of shit and they don't want to give you shit.
But how long has Hydratic Equation been seeing this guy? Because that plays a part in it too.
And if you the ones that are like Quadratic's man, she got lucky. But most of these motherfuckers are cheap. They don't want to give you nothing. And it got nothing to do with you. It got nothing to do with your worth as a person.
But you know what, Crystal?
It has nothing to do with your worth as a person. Is that how you cope? You thinking like that? It has nothing to do with your worth as a person? Really? Really?
You know what? I think a lot of these women, they be scared to take gifts from men because they feel like, I'm going to have to owe him something. I'm going to have sex with him. And you know what I say to that is if you don't want to do anything you don't want to do, you need to confidently leave, even after this man has spoiled you with gifts. Because I'm going to tell you something a lot of y'all don't know. Or maybe you do know. I watched all these, court and judge TV shows, and one thing I learned from those TV shows is when somebody gives you a gift, they cannot sue you for that gift. I don't care if he bought you a fucking house, bitch. If it was a gift, that's your house.
I'm gonna tell you something, girl. All right, because a lot of girls can't relate to what you're saying. Now you making it seem like these men are tricking and giving girls gifts. These motherfuckers ain't giving nothing.
No, but you know what it is, Crystal?
They're not giving gifts like that out here. These motherfuckers are selfish. They want to come.
No, you know what it is?
Oh, keep talking over Hydratic. Keep talking over her because she's now talking about a man who's giving her gifts. And these motherfuckers don't do it. If it don't happen to her, it's not happening.
And if you don't tell him to bring something, he's not gonna bring you nothing when he arrives.
You know what it is, Crystal? And you're right about that. You gotta tell a man, because when I first started dating my boyfriend, I told him, I said, I played the same game I always tell y'all to play. Yeah, when y'all having these conversations, you gotta say, oh, what do you think about gender roles?
Mm-hmm.
Be quiet, shut the fuck up, because a lot of women talk too much.
Because they don't want you to benefit.
A lot of women talk too much. Shut the fuck up and listen to what he says. I don't care if you got butterflies in your stomach for this man, if your coochie dripping wet and you can't wait to crack your legs open at the end of the day, even though all he did was buy you a damn drink and a fucking probably ain't nothing but about you a drink because you don't let him take you out on a date late night when the food place is closed. That's another thing. Stop going on late night restaurants, not because you a hoe, but just because it ain't shit open. All the nice restaurants close at 10 the latest.
So if this motherfucker's calling you at 12 o'clock at night, you know what's up.
Yeah, all them nice restaurants that you gotta have a reservation for, that close at early because that's a real establishment. That's a real fine dining.
A lot of them close at 9 o'clock. A lot of them. 9 is their cutoff date for dinner.
Well, don't worry, Crystal. Applebee's stays open on the weekends. At least here where I live, they stay open till about midnight, 1 o'clock. And I mean, Applebee's is your place, so you got time to eat.
My thing is this, ladies. If you are by yourself and you don't see, you got a situation, Quadratic, where you got a guy that's tricking, he's giving you stuff. I'm happy for you. But that is not the case out here. I'm telling you.
No, but you know what? It can be the case because this is what I was about to say too. You know, I'm not Shira. Shout out to Shira. Hey, girl. I'm not Shira. And Shira, right. A lot of these girls, they want a man that they're lusting for. They don't want to, my boyfriend's going to go to a tech convention for his job tomorrow. Y'all don't want the man. Y'all don't want the man. And I'm not even going to lie. My boyfriend is boring. He be annoying the fuck out of me.
Girl, why? All right? You got these men that are broke and they boring. So please. Ladies, please don't fall for that bullshit that if a man is a bad boy and he's exciting, that means that he's broke. Not necessarily, because I've met so many broke. I'm like, motherfucker, you broke and you boring?
You know what ain't boring? Him when he be spending that damn money and he be doing it with a smile on his face.
My restaurant closes at 10.
Because a lot of these motherfuckers, it's like a fucking shotgun wedding. To get them to provide, it's like you put a gun to his head to make him do it.
Right? Yeah, like some y'all need to stop. You don't have to give a man sex. You don't have to kiss him. And I'm just gonna say that outright because a lot of y'all think that you gotta be a trick and you gotta trick off and all this stuff like that. No, you don't have to have sex with these men. If me and my boyfriend never had sex, he will be doing the same things for me that he's been doing since the first day I met him. I guarantee you. Because he don't be pushing me for sex anyway. He might ask me sometimes. I might say yes. I might say no.
Ooh, you hear that, Crystal? He'll ask her and sometimes she says yes and sometimes she says no. Imagine that.
He's saying no. I be saying no. He don't give a fuck.
But I'm gonna tell you something, girl. This title of this video, what we doing over here, is I want these girls to not feel bad if they don't have nobody. Because so often we hear stories like y'all, like yours, and it makes girls feel like, oh my God, her boyfriend gets her anything. What's wrong with me? That's the point.
Definitely. No, Crystal, what I always say, I don't be talking about, oh yeah, get a boyfriend. What do I always say? Single women have it good.
Hydratic, you going off script, girl. This is supposed to be about men being bad and not giving you money and not having nobody. It's a blessing. You going off script. I don't even know why she called you up. Because you living your life. I don't even know why she even called you up. You have nothing to do with this topic. Hoochie Chronicles. Hey, Kim.
Single women, and you know what? I don't let my boyfriend take my freedom away from me. He want me to move in with him. No, I don't let him take my freedom away from me because, girl, you think I still don't be exploring my options? Of course I do. Now, I'm not sleeping with no other men. Of course not. And, you know, they know their place in real life. Like, you know your place. Cough up that cash.
See, even though Hydratic is over there, I mean, she on her shit. She doing what she want to do. She got a man that's providing for her, and she's still doing what she want to do. Crystal ain't got it that way. It's one way or the other, but either way, it's desperation from Crystal. Hydratic, why are you talking? You are fucking up the program.
my thing is this.
Your
A
thing
lot of
is
these
what?
girls are looking at YouTubers like Queen of Kings. They looking at Naka and Dom,
Oh
and they
boy.
feeling like, oh my God.
But that's what I'm saying, Crystal. That's what I'm saying. When you're single, you have the opportunity to explore your options. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, Crystal. My boyfriend gives me money, but if I wasn't with him, I would be getting money from so many fucking men. You have no clue, Crystal, and you already know I'm telling the truth.
Yeah. But what I'm telling you is this.
But what I'm telling you is this. You can't tell hydratic shit. You can't. You can't. And your voice is real low and everything because you know you ain't got it like that. In the back of your mind, she might be your homegirl, but you jealous. You jealous. That's why you keep talking over her.
The girls that are listening to this shit and they're listening to you say stuff like that and they not getting no money from all these men, they're saying, how come these men don't want to give me money? Because they fucking cheap and they broke.
No. No. It's no, 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 no. Don't blame the man. Don't blame the man because he cheap and he broke. Oh my goodness. They just need to listen to Hydratic. How is she doing her shit? They need to listen to that. Don't blame the man. Hydratic found the right one. They need to find the right one.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
They are not tricking like that out here. I'm sorry. They're not.
A lot of women, like,
and I'm talking about, I hear this from women that are better looking than me and in shape. And they be crying that these men don't want to give them nothing.
She hating on Rosa Naka. Too so hard, it's pathetic. No, you just don't get money because you have a cat. Crystal seems to think so. I mean, it's time for her to close up shop. She ain't getting no business.
It's bad out here, girl.
Yeah, because a lot of women have been indoctrinated.
Something's wrong with you. You not missing nothing with these men because men.
A lot of women, they've been indoctrinated to feel like if you get something from a man, you a prostitute or whatever. Girl, call it whatever fuck you want to call it. Look, I was talking to my boyfriend about my grandmother, one of my grandmothers, and I was telling him about how people wouldn't expect her to be so confident, and the way I am is because my grandma used to behave like this. My mom wasn't.
They trying to take away our God-given right to be girls. That's what these.
No, I'm telling you this. I'm telling you because this, Crystal. I know women who people would say were more attractive to than my grandmother, and guess what? In the end, my grandma had so much tenfold more than those so-called attractive women. So don't think you're not attractive. It's not about that. It's about you should have saw how my grandma carried herself. My grandma was always the life of the fucking party. Everybody wanted.
And that's what it is. I mean, looks play a part, yeah, but it's how you carry yourself. Because you may not be the most beautiful person, but how you carry yourself, that is the key.
She had child. Listen, don't ever feel like nothing is wrong with you. I don't give a fuck who you are and what you look like. You can look on the internet right now and see all crazy kinds of women with all good kinds of men. So it's not how you look. It's not.
Well, I want girls to realize, okay, that the point of this video, like Celestial Knight said, the point of this video is we not tripping, or for the fact that we don't have men, or that men are not giving us anything. You
shouldn't be tripping
right now. We don't care. Okay.
You shouldn't be
Yes,
tripping.
you do.
I'm not gonna lie, Crystal, and I always tell.
Because G's mask came off, and so you're mad at him. So apparently he wasn't going to give you any money. I bet you finally asked for some money. No, like 20. I bet you asked for some flowers because you said there was a time when you said start out small and work your way up. Then there was another time of flowers. I don't want no flowers. But then you turn around and ask for flowers and you didn't get them and you got mad at Top Chef Todd. I want to know what G did to piss you off.
My boyfriend is whenever get dressed up. But I always tell him, people don't want to hear it, but you do got to keep yourself up, not because you want a man, just because you want favor. We're not in the world by ourselves. You know what I'm saying, Crystal? We have to go out and interact with people, not because you might want him, but you know.
Let me help you out. You got girls, and this is my word is born. I got skinny friends, and they're complaining that these men are cheap. They try to sleep with you without giving you nothing, and these guys are overweight in shape. So my point is this.
But what is their attitude and how do they carry themselves?
And I had a friend that once said that. She said, damn, I can see why bitches stay fat because these motherfuckers ain't gonna give you shit anyway. You might as well say, fuck it, I'm gonna enjoy my food. Because imagine losing all that weight and you find out these motherfuckers don't want to give you nothing.
Lose the weight for yourself. That's why you lose the weight for yourself, for better health. So you can walk around and you can walk from your bed to the bathroom. Do it for yourself.
But you know what, Crystal?
You would be
I wouldn't lose it.
Making it about, keeping yourself up. Girl, even if you did, they wouldn't give you nothing.
But you know what? I wouldn't lose it. I wouldn't lose it for a man. I would just lose it for myself. Like, there was a point in my life, and I tell a lot of people this. There was a point in my life where I did not want male attention, so I would dress in a way to where people would ignore me. You know, like I would literally be looking like a fucking bum. One time I went to go visit my family up north, and my cousin's husband told me I was homeless. Because I really stopped giving a fuck. Like, but once I started giving a fuck again, it wasn't for men. It wasn't for men, but it did attract men. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something. Just because it doesn't mean that you do it. People think that if you lose weight, if you start taking care of yourself better, it means that you're doing it for a man. That is the biggest misconception ever. Like, if I did it, it would be because I want to like what I see in the mirror.
Oh, hold up. You lie. No. Well, you don't like yourself anyway, so there's that. There's that right there. But taking care of yourself, losing weight, trying to look nice, blah blah. Didn't you call that being male minded? Didn't you call that being male minded? What happened to that?
Because I gotta look in that motherfucking mirror, not him. I gotta look in that motherfucker. I gotta take me wherever I go. There I am.
Amen to that.
I can't escape me. So it's not for a man. My whole point is, I want girls to realize what kind of creature you dealing with.
Thank you for the like.
Man is a whole homework assignment.
A man is a homework assignment because you're still thinking about the man and not yourself. Oh my goodness. If I do this for the man, then the man don't come around, then you're mad and he's broke and he's this and he's that. Do it for yourself. Because you're going to be alone. Like you said, you got to look in the mirror. You got to be with yourself all the time. We'll look your best for you. Look your best for you.
Yeah. It's a whole headache. And if you deal with them, you're going to have sex when you don't feel like it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. As Hydraulic just said, he asked, sometimes I say yes, sometimes I say no. But you keep pushing that I have to have sex. I have to. Has that kept a man for you? Nope.
You're going to have to a certain point, compromise yourself. And if you don't want to do this, some girls are at the point where they don't want to do that. They want to be able to bleed in peace, fart in peace, burp in peace without some man breathing down your neck. Not all of us look at men as, even if they tricking or whatever, we don't look at them as people that we really want to fuck with because they don't listen to you. They tune you out. You got.
And meanwhile, you're on the dating sites.
To be a lot of times you got to be scared to get them mad. You don't know if they might flip on you and be crazy. And then it's if you want to leave the relationship, now you got to come up with all these creative ways to leave. Because men are fucked up. When they want to drop your ass and ghost you, they do it with no problem. But let you do it to them, you got to be on the fucking side of a milk carton.
Oh, so if a man wants to ghost you, he does it with no problem. Your problem is that you don't know how to ghost them. You don't know how to leave. You don't know how to say no. But if he leaves, oh, he's a demon, he's this, he's that. He got more balls than you do. If he don't want something, he's out. Why can't you do the same thing for yourself? Because you're desperate and you will get beaten 3 to 5 minutes a day, kicked in the stomach just to have some Italian meth fulfilled dick in the house.
Yeah, they don't. But I feel like as a woman, I have learned how to play in a woman's way.
There is a certain level of peace when you're not dealing with a man. Do you realize that?
Yeah. You know what, Crystal? One thing I will say is, I'm about to graduate school. I always say that. This is my last semester. I'm about to finish my exams and over the next 2 days, and I'm going to be done. I'm going to have my degree. I'm going to be a graduate. And thank you. And one thing about it is, I have to use my education to interact with all people. So that's what I mean. Like, things I do is not for romantic reasons for me. Like, dealing with men, I'm not going to deal with a man just because I like him romantically. And in the work world, I have to, like, you might have a male customer and you deal with him in a certain kind of way, especially if you had a business or if you, like, some of you was like trying to land a contract from a man.
You know what, Quadratic? I'm looking at all of the things that I went through with male creatures. And I'm really looking at this shit. And it's not just me. I'm looking at what other bitches going through. I turn on my I can't turn on my television.
But you
some shit. So I'm
right though.
You know what? It's not all that I thought it was gonna be. Maybe it's okay to be alone. It's okay to not have a.
It is okay to be alone, and I think women. Honestly, I think being alone is a great thing. Like, honestly, I think women, if you want to be alone, definitely. If you feel like you're not ready for a relationship, or if you just don't want a relationship, definitely don't get in one. Because, like I said before, you can really move in this world if you single, really, if you by yourself.
And my thing is, you don't gotta answer to nobody. You don't have, because if you in a relationship, you gotta give up your ass. You gotta fuck yourself if you don't feel it.
Oh my goodness, that's all she keeps talking about. If you're in a relationship, you gotta give up your ass. You gotta fuck. You gotta suck dick. If you're in a relationship, you gotta give up your ass. You gotta give up your ass. You gotta give up your ass. Clearly, that's all she brings, as they say, to the table. If that's all you offering, if that's all you putting on the plate, then yeah, they're gonna keep asking for refills. If that's all you offering, that's
I don't got time.
Not really.
Like, you up there, I'm sitting on the couch minding my business, you waving your dick in my face. Come on, baby, suck it a little bit. Come on. And you hit me up with $500, $400 to pay a couple of bills. Now,
girl, my boyfriend know better than that. My boyfriend.
And this nigga just blessed me, and I know, damn, if I want to keep the money coming, let me just suck it. I don't want to be like that. I want to.
Well, stop putting that on the table. Stop asking for dick pics.
I don't have to deal with nobody's, because men want sex. Men want sex on the regular. You know what I'm saying? And if they taking care of you and paying bills, bitch, you gonna be sucking some major dick and fucking.
No, you know
like
what?
If you don't feel like it, you know what I'm saying? Girl, I ain't got...
Hydratic, please. Please tell her how wrong she is. She likes you too much. She's not gonna kick you to the curb. you you're one that can actually tell her. You engage a peach. She may not like it, but she ain't gonna kick you to the curb. She ain't gonna talk shit about you. She needs y'all. You carry her lives.
Maybe because
I mean, no, you know what, Crystal? My boyfriend who I'm dating right now, I've never dated a man like him. Maybe I did in high school, but I wasn't ready for that guy. But somebody who, well, to your topic of your life, I think there's nothing wrong with being single. It's a great thing being single. You have your freedom, your peace, your space. I'm 100% for being single. And you know what, Crystal? I love this new wave that we, us women, are having. I also hate when they try to put the generations against each other. Gen X versus millennials versus boomers versus Gen Z. Fuck that.
And what they try to do is they try to put single women against women that are in relationships.
Yeah. Fuck that. We all women. We on one same wavelength. And I love...
And that's what you're doing. Someone tells you they got a white man, or there's a group of biracial. There's a group of interracial couples in the movie theater. Oh no, you don't want to believe it. Don't believe it. Like it ain't happened. That's not true. That's not true. But you're constantly talking. Why don't Brad approach us? Why don't Brad approach us? And when someone tells you it can happen because they're going through it, oh no, you toss it aside. But you want it for yourself. But when someone has it, it's a lie. Make that make sense.
These days that
I think a lot of women, let me give Keke Palmer as an example. I think a lot of women, when they're in relationships, because think about it, she was up there posing and taking pictures with her man, like everything was okay, and this bitch was getting her ass beat.
But you know what, Crystal? Keke, I'm gonna say this about Keke. I'm gonna say something that people not saying. Keke, or maybe some people are saying it. Some of the more, blunt channels are saying it, but Keke still, she hasn't blossomed into a woman yet. She's still acts very kitty. I will say that.
Pull that bitch out. I'm not gonna sugarcoat Keke. Keke, you was up there flossing like everything was okay. Like, and you know that nigga knocked you up. You know that nigga was busting nuts all up in your pussy. That's another thing. When you be with these motherfuckers, they got their sperm all up in you. Girl, that nigga was busting nuts and made you pregnant. Okay, and now because you got pregnant without a ring, now you sitting there trying to convince us that you're happy.
You don't want no ring.
The only difference between you and Keke Palmer is that she's a celebrity in front of a camera with a guy who beats her, as you say, and you behind closed doors getting your ass beat too.
And we see this nigga throw you across the coffee table and stomp you in the head. Now we see okay, so this is the relationship that you was covering up? And you trying to make the rest of us feel jealous? Girl, bye.
And you were covering yours up about Milkman. Oh, he got a big dick. He's Italian. Girl, this is a pic. This is my man. Don't he look fine? You were covering up too until you couldn't no more.
I don't even know if they was covering it up. I think he just wasn't claiming her, to be honest, because Keke act like, Keke, you can tell Keke this the first fine man she probably done ever had or something. I feel like Keke is very much, people look at her as the homegirl, the sister, you know what I'm saying?
I called that bitch out. Listen, a lot of girls, I'm not the only one. When I was doing my homework and looking on the comment sections of some of these posts they put up after all that shit broke out about what she really was dealing with, they called her out. They said you had us up here thinking that you was happy, you expecting, and you with this nice guy. Girl, he was a fucking monster.
And you had us thinking the same thing about Milkman. So I'm calling you out, bitch.
Crystal, you know what? I never.
If a man is not a physical monster, he's an emotional monster, or he's detached in some way, or he does not fulfill you in some way. Remember, these are incomplete beings. These are fallen angels we're talking about. These are mutated females we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what a man is, a mutated female.
And you want to cast spells on these mutated females to make them attracted to you. You just did that lot with your last, I don't know, witching hour or whatever in the last 2 weeks. In the last 2 weeks, twice. Let's do spells to make them want us. Let's do spells to make them act right. These male creatures, these mutated things. Oh.
I'm not, like I said, I'm complete. XX, I'm perfectly, fearfully made. I am not a mutation of a XX. I am the original creation, made in the image of the Divine Mother, who is the source, unconditional love. So why would I succumb myself to a creature that is ego-based?
Then why are you on the dating sites? Oh, gee, is that your real dick picture? Is it that big? Girl, wasn't this like 24 hours ago? Wasn't this 24 hours ago?
Yeah.
He is a mutated XX. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, G did something wrong. G did something wrong. She already said he took his mask off, so he did something wrong. And here we are. Here we go again.
Because I know they are rebellious.
You are right now.
They're gonna do the opposite. If you tell them to love you, they're gonna do the opposite. If you tell them to respect you, they're gonna do the opposite. I'm good. It's too much work, girls. Too much work.
You ain't gotta tell them. First of all, don't tell man to love you. It ain't gonna be genuine that way. And you should, you should expect to be respected. Expect to be respected. If you're not, keep it moving.
Honestly, yeah. I think a lot of women are happier by themselves, single. Honestly.
We talking about on Priscilla channel. She talking about unless the male is willing to evolve. How can you evolve if you are a fucking mutation? That's who you are.
Well, let's see. You just claimed yesterday that P. Diddy probably evolved because he got some tattoo that you say is the Divine Mother Feminine on his back. You just said P. Diddy evolved, and now you're saying they can't.
You cannot evolve a mutation. You cannot take a white mouse that's recessive and make him into a black mouse. If he is who he is, sweetheart, he's a fucking mutation.
I mean, I think honestly, what Priscilla, in my opinion, my take on what she's saying, it will take for a lot of black women specifically to, if they want to make quality children with quality people, it's not going to be with these men who they are sexually attracted. Not to say that you don't have to be sexually attracted to your boyfriend or your husband, but it's going to be some women out there who the man is going to check all the boxes. He's respectful. He doesn't dig in my pants for sex and everything. When I say no, he takes no. You know, he
Is her love affair with Princella over? Well, I would say so. I mean, she still, shouts her out every now and then. But remember how she found Princella, came on live. I'm gonna go stand her. I'm gonna go mentor under her. Yeah, bye y'all. And she took all her videos down. She just dropped all her supporters like it was nothing to go run over to Princella. She stayed gone what 4 or 5 days, and she came back. Something went wrong.
He's a good father. He's a provider. He done put a whole bunch of money into whatever. You know, for what Priscilla is talking about, if these people, if black women want to evolve the race, they're gonna have to fucking deal with a certain.
Do anything. I think we should look at male creatures at. Don't even try to reproduce with them. I think we should stack our money for older years, and we should, if you want to reproduce, go to a sperm bank and pick the male that already, he checks all the boxes that you want. He don't got no diseases in his family. He's everything you want in a genetic partner.
Hello, Peter.
And do it that way. Because men are a lost cause. They're not going to evolve. They're not going to change because they are who they are. You can't evolve a homosexual.
Why is she buttering CDS? This is hydratic equation. This is her. I mean, this is just her. I mean, she's doing her own thing, and that's great. And some of the stuff that she says, I agree with her. And that's when Crystal starts talking over. But my thing is,
a homosexual, they like what they like. So you're trying to evolve something that is fixated on being what it is. It's a lost cause.
It takes time for things to evolve. Well, I feel like my take on what Princella is saying is the evolution is not going to happen in some of these women's time span, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying no because my stance is this. I have accepted male creatures. I'm not trying to expect evolving at all. They're never going to evolve. The best thing to do is take them for what they are and make a decision. Is this what you want to be with? Somebody that doesn't listen. Somebody that has a big ego. Somebody that fucked up the earth and is known for destroying. Do you want to deal with a fallen angel? If not, then find alternative ways to reproduce. Women do like the brat did. Even if you're not in a lesbian relationship, go to the sperm bank, get you the sperm, get it, and that's it. Or pick up and got all of the things that you like in a partner, get pregnant, and then bounce. Don't even tell them you're pregnant. We're gonna have to start doing some different shit up here. With these male creatures, it's not working. Because if you get pregnant by them, they try to take your baby from you. They try to take custody and make you pay custody. So we're gonna have to start moving differently if you're gonna deal with a male creature. Because the former way has not worked for us. It hasn't worked for us. Imagine if Halle Berry would have did it the traditional, fall in love and get pregnant by him, and then you gotta pay this nigga between those two children. You paying $16,000 a month for child support. If she would have just fucked these niggas, not told them that she was pregnant, and she would have been going to none of this. I'll wait.
You know what, Crystal, though? You're right. The title, you do have to stick to the title of your video, and Celestial is right in the comments that I was missing the point totally. But,
it's not that you was missing the point, sweetheart. It's that you got so caught up in the fact that you got a provider that you paid it when it brought up.
Good grief. She's got her phone talking to Hydratic too close to the phone she's using for the live and can't hear shit.
And we are telling you,
but you know what?
Out here. These motherfuckers are lacking in every way. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, they're just not measuring up.
Then get off the dating
So
sites.
because they're not measuring up, why bother with them? Why?
Get off the
Why?
dating sites.
A lot of the times, a lot of women, like, I think they just be lonely and they don't realize that God is blessing you right now.
Yes. Not having a male creature in your face is a blessing.
Yeah, it really is. You can focus on school. You can focus on elevating your career. You can focus on building your bank account and investing in whatever you want to invest in.
And Crystal ain't doing none of that.
Buying a house, decorating the house how you wanted it, peace and quiet in the house. You might have a couple cats. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he might have a couple of cats. Yeah, right there. She's buttering up with that cat shit. Come on, Hydratic.
Think about Kiki Palmer's life before she met that nigga. She was hosting events. She was acting.
She was on Good Morning America, hosting morning shows and the news and all of that.
Oh my God, she was living her best life, and
She
she
was
followed the
right.
script. She drunk the Kool-Aid. I gotta have a man. I gotta have a man. Okay, bitch. Here go your man, and look at what happened. You getting busted upside your head. You got a baby now, and it totally turns her life upside down.
God, a lot of women don't realize that God do be blessing them by not giving them a man, and they be so hell bent on going against what God has for them that they run into a man and he just completely throws a wrench in what they had going on.
He derails the train. Now
Yeah,
look at
totally.
Sick of It. Shout out to Sick of It. Thanks for joining us. She said, Ashanti's pregnant. Girl, where you been? That was the first thing I talked about. Now, Ashanti's pregnant. Okay. Blackistan, all the bitches in Blackistan are turning dumb again, and they're catching amnesia. We're going to see. I'm going to give it. We're going to see what happens. I'm not jinxing nobody. I'm happy for her. Let's see what happens. Because she is dealing with a male creature. We're going to see what happens.
You know what? Ashanti is in a lose-lose situation. I'm happy that she's pregnant. She might have just wanted a baby by a man who she always had love for. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's all it was. And
he sold half his catalog. He sold half of his catalog and gave away the rights to his song, and now he's $50 million richer now. He did a business deal where he sold half of his brand to somebody else. They're in charge of his music, his royalty. So now he got cut a $50 million check. I think that was a boss move because now he's expecting, a child. So he said, let me set myself up for the rest of my life because, yeah. So now she is definitely practicing hypergamy because she ain't got no $50 million. So now he got $50 million to provide for her.
Oh, Nelly?
Yeah, because he sold the publishing rights to his music.
Okay, shout out to Nelly. Shout out to Ashanti.
So now he's rolling with the big boys. She got a man that got $50 million. He did a $50 million deal to sell his brand. Remember, he did apple bottom jeans. He had his music. He sold all of that for $50 million. Yeah, that's what he did.
He had apple bottom jeans. Girl, I kid you not. I swear, I just bought a pair of apple bottom jeans.
Girl, you playing with me?
I'm so
sell them shit. How much them jeans cost?
They were like $15.
Wow. I know when they first came out, those jeans was expensive. And all the people in Pakistan was buying apple bottom jeans. They thought, for some reason, it would make their butt bigger.
I mean, that was his branding. That was his. These jeans, they do be cut in a certain kind of way underneath the pockets where it kind of do, make your butt. It don't make your butt bigger, but it accentuates it.
It's an illusion.
Yeah. It's an illusion, definitely.
But he did a boss move. He sold the rights to his music, and now he got $50 million. And now he's in a position where, even if he's a played-out rapper, it doesn't matter. He could be a played-out rapper with $50 million in his bank account.
$50 million, that's a good chunk of change.
Would you say that he evolved?
Now, my thing is this. They was together for how long? 10 years? And he never put a ring on it. So now they talking about marriage. She's pregnant. Okay. My thing is this. Women are looking at women like Ashanti and they're fantasizing about what it's like to be with a man. And I think that's what a lot of women do. They look at celebrities like Ashanti and they compare her to themselves. How come this didn't happen for me? What's wrong with me? How come I can't love a man like Ashanti did?
You're always comparing celebrities. So what are you talking about? You do that a lot. I mean, you're doing it right now.
Ashanti, but you see how long Ashanti had to wait on him. He was parading around some other lady, and he wouldn't even claim Ashanti like 10, 20 years ago.
My thing is this, he wasn't really good, but he's in love with her. But listen, my thing is this, I want women to snap out of it and think about reality. What has your experiences and other women around you, what has the experiences been with male creatures? How many success stories do we see compared to the stories of no success or even horror stories? So which one do you hear more of? The horror stories or the success stories?
Yeah. But,
But don't stop yourself from trying to be a success story just because you hear bad stories.
God really do be keeping men away from women. I think that I should say it like that.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Yeah.
So if you look at this from a spiritual perspective, instead of looking at it like, oh my God, there's something wrong with me, really dig deep and look at what men are capable of and what men have shown you. Are you being protected by the Divine Mother? My answer is yes.
Ooh, no accountability whatsoever.
My answer is yes. You're being protected from a creature who has an inflated ego.
You know what, Crystal, too?
Well, if the Divine Mother Feminine is protecting you against these creatures, why are you defying her by going on dating sites and meeting men like G?
The media has kind of like brainwashed women into thinking all there is to life is to finding a man. So I think that a lot of women be bored and lonely without a man because, you
Crystal?
know, they don't really know what else to do because that's what people say do. Oh, get a man, get a man, get a man. But no, there's plenty of more valuable things you can be doing with your time.
And once you unplug from the male-minded matrix, you start to focus on yourself and say, oh my God. Imagine all of the energy that you would have been spending on a man. Now you can put that energy on yourself.
Because it's kind of hard to focus on yourself when you got a man. Even if your man don't want sex every day, he want your time and your energy. And you, every day, you got to reset for yourself, all of that stuff.
And think about it, you got to revolve your life around his schedule, his desires, his situations. You got to revolve your life and you got to compromise yourself.
Yeah.
If you are revolving your life around a man, that means you don't have a life of your own.
Because when you by yourself, there's no compromising. It's all about you. You know what that feels like when something is all about you? You get addicted to that shit. You be like, damn, you know, when I was by myself, I could do X, Y, and Z. And now that I got you, I got to revolve my life around what you want. And you know men are selfish. They want what they want. So it's like, damn. You know, and once you get to the point where you were single for a while, everything was all about you. You didn't have to answer to nobody. It's hard to get out of that. And all of a sudden, you got to answer to somebody. You got to do what they want. You got to compromise. Girl, it becomes a job. I don't even think I could be in a relationship right now because I'm too spoiled. Like, I'm too used to not answering to nobody. I'm too...
What is his answering to somebody? What are you doing that he's questioning you? What are you doing that he's questioning you? What are you hiding that you feel you can't do what you want to do? Because apparently you're doing something you shouldn't be doing if you're in a relationship.
I'm used to doing what the fuck I want. Waking up when I want, going to bed when I want. If I don't want to have sex, I don't have to have sex. If I don't want to suck a dick, I don't have to suck a dick. What the fuck?
You don't have to. You can say no.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why it's important when you're single to really...
And if you had a job, then no, you can't sleep and get up when you want to. If you were working, rather than demanding cash apps off of other working women.
We focus on important things because don't never think you're too young or too old to do something, you know?
Yeah, I want to go to that comment in the comment section. Sick of it. Where you at, baby? Sick of it. Where are you, sweetheart? She said that other lady, she talking about Nelly's other lady, the biracial looking bitch, all right? She wanted kids and marriage, and he played her too. Lord have mercy. Can you imagine what she's thinking? Wait. Now, who got the inside info on how long she was with Nelly? Who got inside info on the biracial chick that was with Nelly before he got back with Ashanti?
I don't know much about her, but I hear that
she was with him for years, sweetheart. She did a long time with him. Cause that little reality show that he had with that lady, she was on up in his reality show. She wanted kids and marriage, and he didn't give it to her. Can you imagine what she's feeling right now?
Maybe he didn't want to marry her and have kids with her.
Any kids with him, or if she don't have any kids, period, that would suck if she wanted him.
She wanted kids in a marriage, and he didn't give it to her. Now, can you imagine what she's feeling?
She should have moved on.
You see what I'm saying? The investment and the expectation.
That's why it's better to invest in yourself.
So now, basically, she was the placeholder bitch. That's what I'm saying. You put all of this energy into a man only for an outcome like that.
But don't put that energy into somebody like that.
Yeah, you think God, you think you lonely, but God really saying, no, work on this, work on that, you know?
Now, she probably under the covers somewhere crying. Because I know if she can't go, that girl, whatever her name is, who knows her name? Miss Jackson, I think her name is.
Miss Jackie or something? That's what her name was.
I think her name is Miss Jackson, I think.
Miss
She
Jackson.
is under the covers crying like, oh my God, how come I wasn't good enough? Like, girl. Imagine if she would never fuck with Nelly. She wouldn't be going through what she's going through now. It's a quadratic. You got a boyfriend, right? All these girls,
I do.
Are looking at you like,
you know,
God.
I do, but Crystal, like my boyfriend today or yesterday, he was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about getting a bigger apartment so you can move in." I ain't moving in with him. Like, to men if a woman, I think that's what is a good point about God maybe keeping men away from some women, because you know, like. Women, they be making this mistake when they get in relationships, revolving their life around a man and all this stuff. No, at the end of the day, I want my own house to come to. I don't. He see his friends getting married, having kids, and buying houses together, and he already know, honey, if he wants that with somebody, he gonna have to get it with somebody that's not me.
Because you know, once you move in with them, they get bored. You gotta check their phone. You gotta be scared you're gonna catch an STD because he creeping around.
I don't care about him STD STDs and stuff like that. But no, us women, like, we don't need to be giving up our freedom and, you know, independence for a fucking man. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that because
that's the point of him moving your ass in his house. That's why he said, Quadratic, I want to get a bigger apartment so we could be together. He knows that he gonna have a constant sex slave, a maid, a therapist, every girl on
and
him.
I'm not doing that. Girl, I'm not doing that shit. And he probably like, oh my God, how is Quadratic? How is she, you know, keeping up all this independence? I'm gonna do what I gotta motherfucking do to keep up my independence, period.
Because he's figuring out, he's starting to figure out, damn, I'm tricking. I didn't really catch the bird. I'm tricking and I'm doing all of this and I still gotta cook my own meals. I still gotta jerk my dick off in the morning when I'm hard because she's not laying next to me as a masturbation device. I'm not really winning. I need to move her ass in this house.
And I ain't with it. Period.
Now, I was in the bathroom. I only heard bits and pieces. But, okay. Hydrate Clayton's boyfriend wants to get a bigger house, move her in. She's not doing it. Okay. A few weeks ago, he had a live with a guy, Tyrone, with this woman for a certain amount of years. They were living separately, and y'all were all about, why don't you move her in with you? Why don't you move her in with you? Why are you trying to make her a baby mama before y'all get married? When it was his girlfriend that said she'd rather be a she wasn't really interested in being a wife. She wanted to be a mother, but they were blaming him because he wouldn't ask her to marry him. But she said she wants to be a mother. She's not worried about the wife being a wife, but they're still blaming him for not asking her to marry him. Why is the man always wrong even when he's trying to do the right thing, but the woman says, nah, I don't want that. But you still get on the man for not doing what the woman already said she don't want to do.
I ain't with it.
You can't even take a goddamn shower. He come into the goddamn bathroom. He pulled back the shower curtain. Ooh, and you want to be in peace. You know, you got your Dove lather all over your body. You lost in your thoughts. You're meditating. The shower feels good. You're alone. And here come this man pulling back the curtains like a fucking monster. Ooh, let me up in.
It's not even really about that, Crystal, because he don't do all that. But I like to do what I'm doing right now. I like to be loud and talk to my crazy friends on the phone. You know? You can't, when you live with a man, you can't be
eavesdropping on your conversations with your friends.
Exactly. No. Hell no.
And you can't even talk about him without him overhearing.
Right, exactly. Girl, And I mean, if a man girl, no. If he wants that, he don't have to find somebody else, period. Because I cannot do it.
Now, I had a girlfriend that I was talking to. I'm not going to say her name, but I was talking to a homegirl of mine. And we was talking girl talk. She got her man all up in the conversation. I'm like, girl. She's like, Crystal, I got to go. Such and such want me. I was like, go ahead, girl. I'll talk to you later, girl. But after I hung up the phone, I was like, bitch, you girl, not me.
Aha. And there it is. There it is. She's got a friend in a relationship. She wanted to talk and they talked, but at a certain time, the woman had to go and tend to whatever her man was wanting her for. I told y'all in the beginning she was talking about that. Women in relationships put their single friends aside. There it is. She just said it. That is the point of this live.
You living with this man now? You ain't got no freedom, no privacy. Oh my God. He was all up in the conversation. You know what? He was waiting to hear if we was gonna talk about him. So she had to put on a big act like he just wanted to.
You don't know.
It don't even matter if y'all talk about him or not, but like I was playing a video around I was playing a Cynthia G video around my boyfriend, and he was like, I don't know if I agree with that. See, that's why I don't play your videos around him, because I don't got time to him to know where we really, you know, the plans for him, honey. His plans for me is his plan, and ain't my plans for me.
And what are his plans for you?
I mean, I know he wants to get married, and he want me to move in, you know, within the next maybe year, maybe, you know. But no, because when I first met him, I told him many times about me and what I got going for myself, and no, I'm not letting any man. I'm not gonna be, you know, 10, 15 years like, yeah, I wanted to do these things, but you know, we were together and I just ended up doing it. No, I'm not fucking doing that. If he got a problem with me being my freedom and all this stuff, well, he can fucking go find another bitch.
So you got other friends that are men, ain't girl. You already know what I'm thinking, bitch. How you gonna get out of that one?
I'm not gonna get into it. That's the thing, Crystal.
You gonna be checking your phone. He gonna be like, who is this?
She is not listening. Hydraulic Equation says she ain't putting up with that shit. Crystal is not listening. She wants to keep pushing. Men are this, men are bad, men are bad, men are bad. They're gonna do this. You gotta get pussy. Go look at your phone. She's just ignoring what Hydraulic is saying.
Girl, if you with a man, he gonna check your phone. He gonna be like, who's all these men that you talking to? He gonna be checking your text messages.
He check my phone and find some shit he don't want to find, honey. I don't care. So what the fuck? I don't care. Cause just like you said, I don't care about being single. What the fuck? Single, girl, please. I don't care about a man. I don't need a man. He's not an asset in my life. Well, he's not a main asset in my life. Well, he's really not a fucking asset at all. Really, because everything he did for me, I could do it for my fucking self.
My thing is this, girl.
No. My thing is this. Speak on what she just said. Speak. Hydraulic Equation is a woman. She's getting her degree. Blah they this. Blah they that. Man or no man, she is going to get hers. He can look through her phone. She said. I mean, seek and you shall find. She don't give a shit.
Okay. If you gonna deal with this motherfucker, stack your bread, bitch. Whenever he gives you money, you can lie about why you need money and stack that shit.
And beyond getting money from him, ladies, don't give up what. My whole point is, even to the title of this video, don't give up your goals. Just because a man got you on a little bit of an allowance, don't give up your dreams. Okay? Because my boyfriend already know it's all he and her, but I'm keeping my freedom.
Now y'all listening to this shit. Now y'all are listening to a woman who is in a relationship. So she's fighting. Y'all can hear the fight in her voice. Because you know what the deal is. You know about the compromise of your freedom, your privacy, and you are fighting. I can hear the opposition in your voice. I can hear it. You know that that freedom is priceless. You know that shit.
Yeah. Like, in my mind, I don't, like, the relationship is great and everything like that, but if in my mind, this is my life. I'm not just a sidekick in his life. No, I have a fucking life. I have shit I want to do, things I wanted to do 10, 12 years, 20 years, my whole fucking life before I knew who he was. I'm not giving up on my dreams and my goals. It took me a fucking long time, Chris. I'm in my fucking 30s Just not graduated in college. So what does that mean? I was working hard in school way before I fucking met him. You think I would give up everything that I did for somebody who I've been only known for 1 year? Hell no. What?
But I want you to admit.
No.
I want you to admit to a certain point. If you're in a relationship, you have to answer to this person. Just admit it.
Stop trying to make her say that she has to answer to somebody when she clearly has been saying that she don't. Low key, you can't stand she got it and you don't. You just want her to just bend just a little bit just to make all the shit you're saying is true.
I don't call it having to answer to this person. I'm strategic.
Okay, so you want to put a different label on it. Okay, so what do you call a sweetheart?
I don't have to answer to her fucking body. I'm strategic. Okay?
Okay, let's say
This man got
he wants sex and you don't want sex.
She's already said that. She's already answered that. You're trying to make her say she's got to give it up. She's already said that sometimes she say yes, sometimes she say no. You in your selective hearing if it doesn't fit your narrative of the day.
I don't want, okay, and so he wanted to say, he always wants to, I always tell him no. I might give him a little pussy if I feel like being nice.
Is this your ego talking shit? Is this your ego talking, sweetheart? Because you are being rebellious and you are fighting because you know what's up.
No, oh, so now she has an ego because she's not agreeing with you.
You have to fight. If you're gonna look, Crystal, to the point of your lives, God is keeping men out of some of y'all lives because y'all can't fight like I fight.
The Divine Mother is keeping men out of your life because you can't fight like I fight. I'm going to have to clap on that one quadratic equation. I told y'all some stuff she say I agree with.
Y'all not strategic, like a lot of these women, they not strategic. They need it.
Go back to that little sentence you said. God is keeping men out of our lives because we can't fight like you fight. How do you fight?
Yeah, a lot of it. With my mind, with my
She's been telling you how she fights. You just ain't listening.
with my femininity, with my beauty, with my self-love, with my confidence.
Shit. So we not built. Maybe we not.
I mean, there's a lot of women. It's a lot of women that got a lot of work to do if they want to deal with men. And you, Crystal, you look at how you talk about men, how they evil. I agree with you. They all fucking evil. If you're not strong enough to deal with somebody like that, then stay single.
Oh shit.
Stay single.
She told you.
Drop the ball. Listen. And listen real good to what Quadratic said. If you can't match their evil, stay single, sweetheart.
And you can't, Crystal.
Crayons crying in the corner somewhere.
If you ain't strong enough to,
Go against
be mentally strong and yeah, sometimes and be strategic and all that stuff, be single because I don't care how so-called nice your boyfriend or your husband is. Like Crystal always say, like men are men. Men are men. My boyfriend is nice and he's a so-called fucking provider. Do you think I don't realize this is still a fucking man? I know what I'm dealing with.
And you know what men are capable of.
I know what men.
Here we go.
Crystal, yes, me. And you too, Crystal. You know, I worked in a strip club for damn near 4 years. I know.
LOL, she basically said Crystal doesn't have beauty, a mind, and love, etc., which is true. Hi, Cinnabunny. Yeah. Crystal just went over that part.
How to deal with a motherfucking man.
And I love fact that you came
I wish she would take that phone and move it away from the live. It's muffling. You can't hear.
Free passes. You are if you know that the vine keeping you away from
Hey Dan, good morning.
To keep your sense of self when you in a relationship, stay single.
They quiet now.
Yeah.
They not even messages across the comment section. And they know who they are.
Yeah. Because you know what, Chris?
On your sleeve. You're not gonna give me nothing.
Move the phone you're talking on away from the phone you're doing your live. We can't hear.
I know that I got a big heart. I'm a person, I put other people before me. So I don't really need to be dealing with no man. They will run circles around me.
Yeah. And you know what, Chris, for a lot of women, being single is fabulous because you don't have to mentally fight with a man. Like, yeah, for men, like, for my boyfriend, it's so easy for him to bring me into his world. But for me, it's a struggle to keep up my dreams and my goals and pursue opportunities and stuff like that, you know, and not just give up everything I got going for somebody who is taking care of me right now.
I'm gonna tell you something, Quadratic. Right? I wanted Celestial Night because you guys kind of got opposing views. Celestial Night.
Oh, she just said Hydratic Equation and Celestial Night have opposing views. I really want to hear this, but she needs to move that damn phone away from the one she's doing on the live so we don't get that echo.
I know you out there because you just scrolled across the screen, sweetheart. Call up the let's see what you got to say about this subject tonight. Because you was the one that said she's missing a lot of lives. So if you feel that way, call up the chat and let's see what you got to say about it. Is the number in the chat?
Yeah, the number is in the chat. Let me see. I'll put it back in.
They ought to know it by now.
Celestial Night, call up, sweetheart. I got my phone is on 90 tonight. It is fully charged. I wanted to hear from you the other night, and the fucking phone was on 0. It was on 2%. I had one charger. Oh, God, it was a nightmare. Celestial Night, call up the chat, sweetheart. I want you to focus on the topic and drop a bomb on us. Drop a bomb. Because I know you got something to say.
Yeah. But I agree with you, Chris.
I like what you had to say tonight. You really kicked ass with your commentary tonight. I'm very proud of you. Because you said, if you're not strong enough, stay single. And that's something that a lot of women...
Because being single is living on easy street, to be honest. You could just coast, relax, be comfortable, do whatever you want to do, move through the world how you want to move through the world. Dealing with men, that's like playing a video game on the hardest level.
That's like playing a video game on what?
On the hardest level.
Okay, Hydratic, now you backtracking. Because you have a man and you still moving through the world like you want to. You're backtracking now. Why are you buttering up to Crystal? You backtracking on your own words.
Yeah. You reached level 20 on that motherfucker. Quadratic is here. We waiting
She's
here
too
from
dumb to
Celestial
realize,
Night.
Dan.
Celestial Night, why you playing hide and go seek, sweetheart? Why are you playing hide you got a bomb to drop. We waiting on you to call up the chat. Maybe she wants to get herself something to drink. Maybe she don't want to call in. Maybe she don't feel like talking. Well, I don't know what's going on, but I know that. Is it echo?
That's what Celestial said. Let me see if it's an echo.
Yeah, there's an echo.
There's an echo in the chat. Celestial Night, call up the chat, sweetheart.
I don't know if it's echo. I don't know.
All I know is that I know she got something to say. And she's biting her tongue.
Somebody in the chat needs to explain her why she has that echo.
Bite your tongue, Celestial Night. If you got something to say.
Let me open my computer, though.
If you got something to say, sweetheart. You got lots of people that want to hear what the hell you got to say. Because I'm going to tell you something. I don't feel bad. Here she come. Oh, shit. Oh, Suki now. Oh, Suki now. We got Celestial Night in the building. Celestial Night, where you at, baby?
I can't hear you.
Celestial Night.
Hey, Celestial.
You there?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here.
Can you please drop a bomb on this topic?
I'm kind of on the spot.
We waiting.
Okay.
Get your thoughts together. It's okay. I know this is a big one.
I mean, really, honestly, it's not, because God do be keeping, like, being single is a great thing.
Celestial Night, can you drop a bomb, baby?
Okay, I think that God is protecting us from these horrible relationships. That's why a lot of Black women are single. Yeah. And a lot of these other races, women, they're in relationships. When you really talk to them, they're in a relationship for shit.
Why is there echo? Who's
let me open my computer and see.
This dumbass bitch don't realize that if she's too close to the live, oh goodness.
All right.
Let me see.
Maybe one of y'all got a headpiece on? All right. So
let me see. Hold on.
Think about this subject.
You didn't hear what I was saying?
Say it again.
So I think that God is protecting Black women from relationships. That's why a lot of Black women are single. And you know what? The women, they be going through a lot of hardship.
And race got nothing to do with it.
You know what? A lot of Black women, they be romanticizing what some of these women of other races are going through. And these women of other races, they be knowing some of their men don't be shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they quiet about it because they want us to be jealous of them.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Some might spill the beans. Yeah, they do be spilling the beans. Like, have you ever heard an old white woman talk about how much she couldn't stand her husband? Or I used to follow this one old.
If she would turn down the volume off her phone that's on YouTube, it won't. Yeah, exactly. Because while she's live and talking on the phone, it's playing back. Yeah. She dumb. No one wants anyone to be jealous. Crystal's just she's all the way jealous.
Yes, I have. So I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to follow this old white woman. Her name is Sassy Grand. She was in her 90s when she passed away. She passed away like last year or something. And she talked about how the first time money, but she didn't have a job, so she started a daycare center, and she did very well for herself. And she watched women's kids who couldn't afford daycare. See, if we was on some stuff like that, we'd be so good. Yeah, we would. Yeah, we would.
Well,
I don't think that. I
want y'all to realize this one thing. There's a lot of black women. That are manless, man-free, and they are beating themselves up over this shit.
Why did they change topics? Because who is this up here? Celestial Knight had opposing views on what Hydratic was saying. Why are they talking about daycares now?
And I'm starting to think that this is spiritual intervention. I'm really starting to think that. So if you are man-free, maybe you one of the chosen ones.
Yeah. I can agree.
I feel like, and they want black women to feel like, for me, you're special. How about the opposite? If a man doesn't choose you, you're special.
You know what, Crystal?
What was that?
That's one way to look at it.
Or is that the only way to look at it? Because I'm sorry, this is starting to feel kind of spiritual, what's going on. It's almost like it's a spiritual war. Like, God is away from this milk. All of the black women have raped, killed, over the years, abused. Think about it. So are we really missing out on something? Or are we being protected?
And I think if women stay single, we wouldn't have all these fucking problems in the world, all this Palestine and Israel shit. Because a man can't feel like he can control you and have ownership over you if you don't agree to give him that, you know? If these women from the beginning would have stayed single, we could have really, you know.
No, it's not the only way to look at it. You're just trying to make yourself feel better about being single and not being able to pull a man. That's exactly what she's doing. Like I said before, something happened between her and G.
Then on some negotiation shit like, all right, I know.
Or that friend that she talked to that has a relationship and had to get off the phone with her to go see what her man wanted.
It's our friend over here and y'all got y'all little maybe sexual relationship. But she said she ain't fucking you no more if you keep up on this crazy shit.
Celestial Knight, what you gotta say about that?
About what was she saying? Sorry, I stepped out the road. Like, you know, sometimes I think, like, I be thinking about all this, like, the unpeace we have in the world. And I be thinking if the women would have stayed solo, kind of single, you know, and not giving these parties, you know, because over there, and then like religion, they be giving men a bunch of power in the religion, and these men really be getting emboldened to do these crazy things.
With the men in those countries like the Middle East, they have no choice but to marry. Like, they design it so that
Quadratic's voice is worse than someone scratching a chalkboard.
they won't give you work. They won't let you go to school. They won't give you certain rights unless you have a husband. So those women are.
Yeah, and men are absolutely crazy because even the men in their families, like, that's why I always say, like, even your father, these fathers don't be shit, because if you have a woman in your family, a daughter or niece or whatever, and these, like, men are so depraved. We already know about all the crazy crazy, nasty things men do to their own children and people in their family. So if men had their heads screwed on straight, but you know what? That's what the LGBT women are play a powerful role. You know, because a lot of them LGBT women, however you say it, they be strong enough to knock some of these men out.
And that's why a lot of men they don't like lesbians. They don't like, to a certain degree, they don't even like bisexual women because black.
Hey, you be saying it too.
Your only option. They want you to fall into the Kool-Aid and follow the script of what society tells you to do. To serve
Hey, Crystal.
That's what I'm saying. What?
And be a slave.
You be saying it too, like how you feel much safer as a big woman.
Thank you for saying that, Quadratic. She says she feels safer as a big woman, but then turn around wanting a man, get mad because you can't get one. But then again, men want big girls too. All that in the same breath.
Small men looked at me in a predatory way. Because I got something on me, they look at me like they size me up like, damn, I can't take her down. Like they actually.
You're right. You're right. You're right. And you have a good shape on you to where you probably could knock the fuck out of one of these skinny ass, scrawny ass, little. You see how skinny some of these men be?
Girl, I be looking at my legs compared to their legs. I be like, oh my God.
Girl, you.
Oh, girl, stop. Now she talking about, nah, because you were big when you were scrawny ass milkman and you didn't knock him out. Like you said, he used to beat you every day, 3 to 5 minutes, kicking in your stomach, all this and all that. Come on. Let's not have amnesia.
You cannot fire out of some of these men.
And that intimidates them because they want you to be small and scared, and they want to be bigger than you.
Yeah, they do.
So stay ego. You're like, oh my God.
I can't hear a fucking thing for all that damn echo noise.
I'm supposed to be bigger.
Is that why men you'll be wanting to be big? Is that why men always insult and clown bigger women? Because I'm like, why are they so hell-bent on making bigger? You know what? You're right. It could be. It really could be.
I didn't hear her. They're hell-bent on.
They're hell-bent. Is that why they're hell-bent on making bigger women feel unattractive?
Right, because they want you to follow the script and be smaller than them. And you're challenging the status quo. Because they want you to be brainwashed into thinking, oh, men are big, men are scary. And I'm looking at this little motherfucker like, how much you weigh? 190?
Nah, you ain't looking at that motherfucker and thinking, no, you ain't. Oh, stop. Oh, you just told us a couple lives ago. You gave more detail. He used to beat you 3 to 5 minutes, kicking your stomach. Now you talking about how small he is and shit. Girl, stop.
All you have to do is bump him and you'll knock his ass out.
That's why it's so hard. That's because Lizzo got them looking like, damn, we can't have women waking up and realizing that follow nature. The queen bee is bigger than the worker bee. We can't have.
But that worker bee beat your ass.
She don't even have to bump him. All she has to do, if she's a big woman, just sit on him. Now, you know what?
What you say? Most bigger women are unattractive, though. That's big people in general. No one glorifies obese men either, so why are they acting like society just makes big women feel unattractive? Exactly. To make themselves feel better, to give an excuse why they can't get a man, to not take accountability for anything wrong in their life.
Say if a big woman, if a man was, violating her and they were at a train station together, girl, and he trying to overprotect her. All she gotta do is bump his ass to the train tracks, and he gone.
And look, and I'm gonna tell you something else too. I got the upper hand. When Milkman was fucking me up one time, I rolled. Oh, I was on the floor. I pulled him down over to me and I rolled over. He's like, "Get off me! Get off me!"
Oh, why are we just hearing this story now? Why are we just hearing that you rolled over onto him? Why are we hearing this now? Oh boy, because that lie was about how dangerous men were, and then you gave that bad advice to Lux Beauty about her situation, and all of a sudden now you're talking about big women are stronger, and now you got a story how you rolled over on Milkman. Okay.
He couldn't breathe, bitch. He couldn't breathe.
And you know what, Crystal? They be expecting.
He was only like a $170 at the time. I outweighed that motherfucker by 130 pounds. So he was like, "Get off me! Get the fuck off me! Bitch, oh my!" Like, girl, he couldn't even push me off him.
And they be expecting us to have mercy on them when they know if we were in a vulnerable position, they would not have zero mercy on us.
But my question is, after that, did you get up and kick him out? No, you didn't. You probably sucked his dick. Oh, I'm sorry, and tiptoed around his feelings.
Wait, say that again?
I
They
said.
expect us to have mercy on them when they know if we were the ones in the vulnerable position, like if they were sitting on us, they wouldn't have no mercy on us. They would overpower us and they would not
That's
even feel
attempted
bad
murder.
about it. They wouldn't care.
Now I want y'all to.
That's attempted murder. Well, you know what? He could have got an order of protection. If y'all heard the line from the other night when she was giving Lux Beauty that advice, that's attempted murder. Get an order of protection. He won't hurt you, then that'll save your life. A piece of paper is not gonna save your life against a crazy person.
The eyes and picture. Every male creature being over 300 pounds.
Oh my
Whether they, come on, bitches. Whether they are 6'5" or whether they're 5'6". Picture all these male creatures because they struggle to reach that 300 mark. You know that, right? They gotta eat like a fucking dog. They gotta fucking lift weights. And it comes to us naturally. Like, girl, it don't take. We gain weight like it's nothing. A male, he gotta fucking lift weights. He gotta fucking be lazy. He gotta eat a lot of steak to hit 300. He gotta sit down a lot. He gotta be like an inmate in prison. Because think about it, the reason why they hit 300 easily in prison, they all they doing is slow walking to the mess hall, go to the yard, lift weights, go back to your cell. They don't move that much.
There's a difference between 300 pounds of lazy, well, 400 in your case, but 300 pounds of lazy fat, and then 300 pounds when you're working out. Fat, muscle. Fat, muscle.
So they hit 300 like it's kind of easy. But I'm telling you, women, we hit 300 without trying. Without trying.
Yeah, and you know what, Crystal? A lot of.
That's why they jealous of our ability to gain weight easy.
That's probably why we.
Jealous of your ability to gain weight is. Child. Choo, there you go again, making your weight something positive. Girl, stop.
these fucking rabbit ass men.
And think about it. Our bodies, see, their bodies were designed to work, to lift, to build. So they got a lot of muscle mass, and they can't keep the weight on like we can, because they were designed to move. We were designed to NEST, nest. Sit there, protect the nest, stay in the home, take care of the home. So our bodies were designed to hold on to the weight.
So if we were designed to nest, as you say, and take care of the home, if we were designed, I'm gonna stick to that the home part. If we were designed to take care of the home, that means cooking so that you can feed the children and the male bird. That means doing some laundry, all those things you call work and muling. Now we're designed to take care of the home. Taking care of the home means cleaning, laundry, the work you refuse to do. She switched up so. She's trying to make it seem like it's not her fault that she's big, saying women get 300 pounds without trying. Not true. You have to be eating junk all day to be fat and have a very slow metabolism and be lazy, eating the wrong things, all that.
Weren't. That's why they like to weight shame.
Yeah, you can. Girl, they said that, that golden bachelor, that old bachelor, they said he broke up with his last girlfriend because she gained 10 pounds.
He broke up with his ex-girlfriend because she gained 10 pounds?
Yeah.
His ego couldn't take it. His ego couldn't take it.
Well, I would say he was wrong for that.
When we gain weight. That 10 pounds probably look good. Her titties was probably getting bigger. Her thighs, her butt was getting bigger. 10 pounds ain't nothing. Really.
And look at Naka. Shout out to Naka, who probably already had that baby.
Oh no, here she go. Now you want to shout her out after talking shit yesterday. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see.
Now, Naka, do you see how big she got naturally? And she was eating.
Naka got fucking.
She was eating vegetables, and she blew up like that.
Naka got so fucking big. I didn't even recognize that lady when I looked back at her old videos. I was like, that's what
I'm telling you about the divine goddess, how she really made us to be bigger than men.
Yes, leave Naka alone.
Yeah, and you know what? She probably that way in case she gotta protect her baby,
Cause we're brainwashed. We're brainwashed with this whole weight thing because men, they want us to they want to conquer us. They want to fucking rape us, control us. They want us to be scared of them. Oh my God, you're a big scary man.
Oh, stop that shit right there. Stop that shit right there. Because Lux Beauty was taking control of her situation of a man that was trying to make her scared of him. And what did you do? You went and made her even more fearful of him. Oh my. Oh my goodness, if I ever make it to Florida. And I have a friend who travels to Florida a lot. He don't go to Jacksonville, but I swear if we swing by, bitch, you gonna know.
Look at Naka and Dom. She way bigger than that motherfucker now.
She's pregnant.
Damn. So it makes you really think. Did you see how big her legs were? Oh my.
So now not only is she trying to scare other women into being alone, she also wants to convince women to be obese too. And you heard her. You see how big her legs are? She's pregnant. What's your excuse? Your last child was 18 years ago. Why are you still fat?
Oh God.
She used to be slim because I only seen her after I after she got pregnant. That's when I started seeing her.
And she was eating healthy when she was pregnant. She was working out and she got big like that. Now imagine if she just sat around. She would have been bigger than that.
She would have been bigger than you.
Oh my gosh, she was slim.
Yes, she was eating healthy. Okay. She's a pregnant woman. She was eating healthy and she's still fat. She's pregnant, you dumb asses.
I'm sorry.
See, that's what I want y'all to realize. You've been brainwashed. Your body was made to what? Carry babies and protect the young. That's why the divine made it so you put on that kind of weight so you could what? Protect yourself against the male.
You put on that weight to protect yourself against the male. You put on that weight to protect yourself against the male? I guess she never heard of you're eating for two, you and the baby. But you don't know about taking care of a child, obviously, because you lost yours. All three of them.
Oh my God! Can you see how big she got? Like, and imagine if she had back-to-back pregnancies. Imagine.
And it's a boy. Don't you get bigger when you're pregnant with boys? I never heard about being as far as boys being bigger, but something about the way you I guess the way, I don't know, what something about the shape of the belly. Well, I guess it could be weight. I don't know. But I want to hear what she's about to say.
If this nigga said, "I want 3 kids," because they got millions of subscribers. So they said they make like $32,000.
The way you're carrying it, you can tell the girl boy.
Like $32,000 a month. They rich. So imagine if this nigga said, "Oh, we got money now. Let's have 3 kids."
Hold up. Wait a minute, I gotta back up. What she say about money? Hold on.
Imagine if this nigga said, "I want 3 kids," because they got millions of subscribers. So they said they make like $32,000 a month on their YouTube channel alone.
Woo! $32,000 a month. Ooh. Damn. Go ahead, knocking down. Shit. Take notes, Crystal.
Like $32,000 a month. They rich. So imagine if this nigga said, "Oh, we got money now. Let's have 3 kids." Imagine her getting pregnant back to back. That bitch will easily be a 300-pound girl. Easily.
Yeah, because you know what? I was watching a doctor today, and he said that you really shouldn't even be trying to lose weight after you have a baby, because your body will think that it's going into starvation mode, and the first thing it's gonna do is stop producing milk.
Damn. So based off of that fact, okay? Based off of that fact, who was to say that this was all man-made?
She can always go to the gym or do whatever she needs to do to lose the weight later if she wants to. She may not go back down to the exact size she was, but I guarantee she'll be walking around without a wheelchair or anything else, and she'll be healthy. Whatever that weight is, it will be a healthy one. Y'all need to stop.
Thing that they impose on us to be skinny, to be a size 6, to be a size 4, that was man-made to keep us in our place. We're really supposed to be like the queen bee. Do you see how big that fucking bee is?
Yep, she's trying to make women. She wants women fat, trying to knock out the competition. Oh boy, Hydrate Queen, how big are you?
You'll be scared when you see a regular bee floating around minding his business, sucking on a pollen. But when you see a queen bee out and about, oh, that's a whole different level, baby.
No, it's not healthy to be big as her. No, I can't stand her. I cannot stand her. She is not doing anything to help women. Not a damn thing. She can't even help herself. So how's she gonna tell somebody else what to do?
You see how big that bitch is? Compared to the male?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. You see that we got so many black women that are single, and we got high rates of obesity. It's not only stress. Could it be because we are resting in our femininity? I'll wait.
Resting in your femininity does not mean sit around being lazy. I wish. Ugh.
We ain't got no motherfucker bothering us. We not, you see what I'm saying? Like, could that be the reason why so many black women are obese or overweight? Because they ain't got no man bothering them.
No, it's because they're lazy and not moving around, not burning off calories, and it turns into fat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to promote obesity, okay? I'm just.
Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. But I'm glad that you're saying that you're not trying to promote obesity. In other words, you would just call yourself full-figured.
Just trying to figure out why are so many black women big. Like, there got to be a reason. Does it have something to do with the fact that many of us are single?
I mean, I don't know. It depends on if a woman would try to lose weight for a man.
But there could be a correlation there. These other races.
She threw you for a loop, didn't she?
Women got husbands, they're married. Okay, bitch, we know. So now you gotta watch what you eat. You gotta stay small to please him. You gotta boost up his ego and act like you so helpless and tiny compared to him.
Where did she get this shit? Oh my god. Woo. No. Oh, she's a joke. She's a joke.
Whereas with black women, we could just be the queen bee that we are.
I remember there was a woman. Hold up. Pause. I remember there was a woman on this TV show whose man dumped her after she lost weight. Yeah, I've heard of that too. I've heard of that too.
Yeah.
It's really something to think about. When you don't got that type of pressure on you to please his ego. I don't want to lose my man. I gotta be small just to keep my man. So when you don't have a man and you can just be who you naturally are, look at how big you get. Look at how you're like the queen bee floating around. You're not like the worker bee. You're like the queen bee. It's something to think about.
And you're going to be the queen bee in a wheelchair wheeling around. No floating. You're going to be wheeling around. You're going to get them ham hock triceps in order. Woo!
I'm just putting that out there. There could be a correlation to this. So we're not going to make this a long, long live. Ladies, give your last thoughts on this topic. I'm going to start first with you, Celestial Knight.
You know what? I don't think women should feel bad.
It is funny and sad.
And do not listen to the world clown you for being single. Because I guarantee those women in relationships, they're absolutely miserable and they're going through it. So I would say to black women, just live your life, do what you want to do. Don't worry about these men. Now, if one comes along and you really like him and you want to be in a relationship, fine. If he's worth it. But if he's not, don't do it. Don't do it.
And a lot of men know that they're not worth it. So now they're panicking. because they're saying, "Oh my God, these bitches found the holy grail." They figured out that being single makes them happier than being with one of us, and that we are a lot of work. So they're terrified that you're gonna find that out.
Yeah.
And if you find that out, you're not gonna want to fuck them because they coming to the table with what? Nothing. They're offering you nothing. They don't want to provide. So they say, "Damn, before these bitches was sucking dick and fucking us, even though we weren't provided. Oh my God, we in trouble." Yes, you are, motherfucker. You in big trouble because you don't want to provide. Fine, I'll just stay by myself. You mean you don't want sex like me? Nope. Nope. Because my pussy is connected to your pockets, bitch. If your pockets are dry, so is my pussy. I'll wait.
Ew.
Yeah. Hey, Crystal,
Ew.
I've also noticed that male family members, they'll be like, when you gonna be with a man? You want to be in a relationship? I'm like, why are you trying to push a relationship on me? Like, they just too concerned. It's because they want to see you suffer. Damn, that's fucked up.
Damn.
Y'all are fucked up.
They want. They know how many problems relationships cause, and that's what they care. They want to see women. You know, they're sadistic, honestly.
And it's not even that. I'm gonna tell you what it really is. When they see you alone.
Yeah, you do. You were ready to lay it all down for that G dude. She sure was. I think we like each other. I want us to meet. Not right now though, but we get together and this, that, and the other. Yeah. But apparently, as she said, he pulled his mask off, which means he probably kept his wallet closed.
Because when they see a woman, they know that there's a string of girlfriends behind her. She got some type of girlfriends, and she like, "Girl, I'm happy being single. This shit is the bomb.com. They don't want you to put your girls on. Because they're saying, damn, if she's single, she going to spread the word. Then all these bitches going to start acting stupid. Then they're going to figure out we don't really need them. And now that they took away providing, now that they took a girl, they really don't know what they did. They think they're doing something smart.
They didn't take it away. They're just not giving it to you. Miss Nest and take care of the home, except you're missing out on the taking the home part.
Now that they took away providing, now we because they remember
you don't have to be skinny, but you do need to be a healthy weight. Exactly, and she's not a healthy weight. And the fact that her back is aching and she's gonna be in a wheelchair and she got a pee bucket next to her bed, she's not at a healthy weight. With that illusional hour-shaped figure.
They still want sex. So they're like, "What you mean you celibate? You single and you celibate?" And you're like, yeah. And they're like, "You don't want to have sex?" "No, I masturbate." That's I need the real thing. I know because you're a male. You're a male.
And then you know what, Crystal? By a certain age, a lot of women have had plenty of sex. They know what sex is. It's not anything great. Mm-hmm. Okay, you've had sex with one man, you have sex with them all. Mm-hmm. If sex is not that fucking great, like it's not like the last thing you would ever want to do on earth. Like it's
you find somebody that's sexually compatible. She talks about vetting, but doesn't practice what she preaches. She puts sex on the table to attract men only for them to leave soon after because that's all she's good for. Yeah, I've been saying that 1,000 times, but she just don't get it. She thinks she's the bomb.com at 400 pounds.
Like, there's so many more. I would rather feed ducks than have sex with a man.
And men are all the way bothered when they hear podcasts like this, and they hear women say, "Oh, only 82% of only 18% of women orgasm through intercourse." So now they're panicking. Now they're panicking and they're saying, "Oh shit, these bitches are realizing we get way more out of sex than the woman does. So now we got to figure out a way to make them have sex with us." And you took away providing? Where is the incentive to fuck you, sweetheart?
Sounds like she's not even good for that. Sounds like all she does is lay there and starfish. Yeah. Yeah, that is a star. Yeah, you turned me on a starfish. Yeah, that's exactly what she does. Starfish. Okay, go ahead, do it. Then she complains because he got his. Well, you know what? If you ain't in the ball game, you sitting on the bench, you ain't gonna score either.
There is none. So they gonna lose this gender war that's going on.
No, they're not.
Because a lot of women don't give a fuck, really. A lot of women.
No, they're not, because not everybody is listening to this bullshit. Not everybody in the world is listening to this bullshit. There will still be people getting married. Whatever the ratio is, people will still be getting married, having children, living their lives, while you sit here and complain and watch the world go by.
Woken up and they're like, I gave my body to this man, my time, my money, things I can never get back, my youth. You might have been in college and you flunked out of college for a man. A lot of women are like, nah, I'm good on that.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing, the providing aspect, that was really the only incentive to make us be with them. Think about it. You dealing with a creature, you're not 82% of the time you're not gonna come. 82% of the time you're not gonna have an orgasm. He up there acting like it's the greatest thing on earth, and you sitting there like, wow, he just used me as a masturbation device.
Starfish. You sitting there like, wow, starfish, starfish.
I sucked all his dick. I got fucked. I'm rolling over. Did you come? And you got to sit there and fake and pretend because you know he got an ego. And you sitting there like, why am I doing all of this?
Maybe he's asking if you came because he wants to know if you were satisfied. And if you say no, maybe he'll work harder to make sure that it happens. I mean, honestly, nobody wants to be known as a dead fuck. Maybe you, but nobody else wants to be. And if a guy wants to come back, he wants to make sure he's rocking your world. Maybe that's why he's asking.
And he's talking 50-50. Like, what am I getting out of this? So they not hurting us. Now the men that are smart enough to figure it out and said, oh shit, I better keep providing because that's the only way this bitch is gonna keep giving me this type of treatment. Meals, sex, nurturing. I better keep providing because she really don't got no reason to want to fuck me. She's not even getting the same thing out of it that I am. Exactly. So that's how dumb they are. They took away providing. They kicking and screaming about the providing thing. Okay, take it away. Bye, Felicia.
Exactly.
Do I need you? Oh, you got a man, baby? You got a man? No, I don't got one of those headaches.
But if you ain't coming without the if you ain't coming, if you gotta, the money is not going to make you come. The money is not going to make you have an orgasm. You might let him in between your legs because he gave you some money, but if you're not in the game, the money is not going to make you come. If money's going to make you come, Crystal, your next Popeye check, fuck it. If money makes you come, take your Popeye's check and fuck it.
Because now they're not taking care of us. So it's like what's the
no communication. You have to tell someone what you want, and or you're not gonna get it, and you can't be mad when you don't because you didn't tell them. Exactly. But she shouldn't have to tell or ask about money. She shouldn't have to tell or ask about the sex. Mm-mm-mm. Like I said, fuck your Popeye check. Fuck your Popeye check.
Point. So now they're over in the manosphere like, oh shit, damn, we kind of fucked up. We should have just shut the fuck up and gave the bitch the money. Exactly. Because now they don't want to fuck us. Nope.
Right.
Nope.
True.
And once we figure out we don't got to worry about our period coming late, we don't got to worry about no goddamn STD, we don't got to worry about no nigga going up inside our head like Kiki, we good.
Like you.
Now they panicking. Because now, watch. The next thing they're gonna start offering money now. How much you want bet? They listening to shows like this and they saying, damn, we fucked up.
You've been saying this for like a year and a half, 2 years now. I'm sure they've heard you by now and still saying, fuck you, Big Well. Fuck you.
And these bitches, they not 82% of the time they don't come. And they gotta worry about their safety.
So is she at war with the manosphere? What war? Oh, I think she wants the men over there. She wants them over there, her channel. You know, there was one guy, I don't even know if he's part of Manosphere or whatever, but this guy, Dr. Fat Bro, if y'all remember, he was, what was it? He was biracial. But anyway, he gave her a $40 cash app. And she went to screaming and talking about how she's about to have an orgasm off of $40. And so her check is $158. She should have about 2 or 3 of them.
The STDs, worrying about their period coming late. They don't want to fuck with us. Nope. We better start giving money again. Exactly. Because we ain't got no reason to fuck them. We ain't got no reason to have sex with them.
I think they're going to rebel even harder. I don't think they're actually going to give us any money. They're so hard-headed. They're just going to keep going and rebel. They are. Well, let them fucking rebel. They're going to keep rebelling. And two, you ever notice men are crying about women not having kids and aborting, getting rid of kids? Fetuses. They're like, why aren't these women having any babies? Why don't these women want families anymore? And women are rebelling all over the world. Oh my God. And then they thought canceling abortion was a great.
I think the only reason why she picks fights with men is because they're the one they're the only ones she's able to interact. Wait a minute, I think the only reason why she picks fights with men is because that's the only way she's able to interact with them. Yeah. Yeah. She
But guess what? They could ram that down our throat all they want. Oh, abortion is illegal. Okay, bitch, but we're not fucking. No fucking, no kids. How about that, huh? So you gonna make a law that makes me fuck you? You gonna take away my right to have sex? So now they're panicking. They're saying, damn, we outlawed abortion, but these bitches ain't fucking. They talking this celibacy shit. What do we do now? We talked about this.
Bitches, as you say, are still fucking because you got Kowina who's pregnant right now. So bitches are still fucking.
I told you, they're gonna start doing that sex trafficking shit, and it's not gonna be just for sex. It's gonna be to breed us. You're gonna have a whole market of illegal babies being born. They're gonna have camps of women.
You know what?
That's what I told you. I warned you.
And a lot of y'all women who into that spiritual shit.
No, they don't care she's celibate.
Because that's how they.
She ain't celibate by choice. I tell you that. She ain't celibate by choice. Oh yeah, the celibate woman who's asking for pick.
Be recruiting for sex trafficking and human trafficking and making you have babies, because a lot of these cults, they be brainwashing women into thinking that all you should do is get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant.
Damn right, femcell alert.
Well, you know what? Okay, but I see a lot of new generation people, Generation Z. I see a lot of them, they're not falling for the Kool-Aid. A lot of them don't want to have children. I don't see that many young girls being pregnant. I don't.
I mean, I don't see a lot of people getting pregnant either. But one thing I will say, I mean, I know a couple people that was pregnant this last year, but one.
Kowina's pregnant. Don't forget about that. Oh, Naka's pregnant. Well, she had her kid pregnant. Queen of Kings pregnant. Go outside your front door. I'm sure you'll find somebody. You got one in your chat, and there's two on YouTube.
The thing I will say is,
she's using celibacy as a cover for the lack of dating options she's got.
She's into the spiritual world.
Right, Moonstone.
And she got a 16-year-old daughter, and she took her 16-year-old daughter over there to Africa and let her 16-year-old daughter sleep with grown men.
Oh, let's not forget, Ashanti's pregnant. But no, nobody's getting pregnant these days.
For what? For money?
No, not for money, just because it's their spiritual beliefs.
Girl.
That once a girl get pregnant, once a girl get her period, she should start having babies.
Let me tell you something.
And the girl had a baby. She had a son.
Oh, God, another demon.
Oh, she had a son. Oh, my God, another demon. But you didn't say that about Kawina. She's got a boy. She's going to have a boy. Kawina's going to have a boy. Oh, you're going to be a good mother. I'm pretty sure he's going to be a good child. But this, whoever y'all talking about, oh, my God, it's a demon.
But I'm going to tell you something. Right now, we are having a what? A standoff. Yeah. It's like the Wild Wild West.
Women who are really celibate don't use it as a so-called badge of honor. Say it, Moonstone.
When each party is walking slowly towards each other, about to draw their gun. Okay? Who's going to... Men are not going to win this war. They're not. Because we don't have to fuck. We don't need sex, okay? We don't need sex. We may want it, but we don't need it. They need it.
Even if I wanted sex, Crystal, I'll be honest. Like, I can give myself a better orgasm than any man.
Oh, shit. And the fact that we don't have an orgasm most of the time that we fuck them, that's in our favor. That's in our favor. I
orgasm way better by myself.
And do you know that every time they fuck us, they have an orgasm? Every fucking time. And some of them say, oh, the pussy wasn't all that. But you came, though. But you came, motherfucker. How about that?
Right. If the pussy wasn't all that, I'm just going to keep my pussy to myself. Because I'm telling you, Crystal, these...
Somebody must have told her that. And they wanted their money back.
The experiences I have by myself, like, I don't be having them experiences with men. Like, fuck men.
Because what are they good for? They don't make you nut most of the time. They don't want to give you no money. And then because they benefit more than you do, try breaking up with that motherfucker and see what happens. You might end up on the news. That's why girls are scared to get relationships, because now pussies become so rare. Sex is becoming so rare now that men, if you get in a relationship with them, they're not letting you go. They're not letting you go.
Yeah, that's pretty.
There's a pussy going on outside. Where you going, bitch?
Yeah.
So now
it's a big pussy out.
That they don't even want to get into a relationship because they don't have the option of what? Leaving. You're a prisoner. They holding you hostage. Any bitch that's in a relationship right now is being held hostage.
No, oh my goodness. Any bitch in a relationship is being held hostage. No, that was you in your house. What did you say? My house, my money, I hold the purse strings. That's you. No, oh, stop.
It's true.
Because pussy, before this Roe versus Wade and this inflation thing happened, pussy was what? Everywhere. It was easy to come by. Once they did that inflation shit, oh my Jesus, you ain't getting...
Did you take a poll on people whether they're fucking or not? Did you take a poll?
Pussy like that no more, motherfucker. Especially
because
50 shit and I ain't got no money, bitches ain't fucking. The price of living went up, bitches ain't fucking without money. I'm telling you. You can call them what you want.
Okay.
Prostitute. Ain't nobody putting their ass on the line and risking a pregnancy during a time of inflation? And you acting cheap? Oh, hell no.
Ain't nobody putting their pussy, like I said, Naka, Queen of Kings, and your girl Kawina.
You ain't gonna get no pussy.
And even if the guy's doing 50-50, I would rather have a roommate than go 50-50 with a man. Because at least if I'm paying half the bills, I don't got nobody trying to fuck me.
And I ain't got to worry about, damn, it's not even, I'm on the last day of my period, you trying to put dick in me. You checking my phone, you acting jealous. I go to the bathroom and my pussy's itching and I'm like, oh my God, this nigga gave me something. I don't got to worry about that.
Put on a damn condom.
Think about all the bitches that's in relationships right now, they scared to take an HIV test. A lot of them. Because you might wear condoms some of the time, but not all of the time. And all it takes is one time to give somebody HIV. So it's
fear-mongering.
It's just it's stressful all around being with them. I'm sorry. Now is not the time. We living in a...
Now is not the time that G showed his mask. Now is not the time. This guy I've been talking to, but now is not the time to be messing with these men. I really want to know what G did.
Time of what? And they still ain't no cure for that HIV. Ain't no cure for that shit. They got the medication.
Don't forget Color Gal. She was pregnant last year. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I did not know that. So they still out here fucking, Crystal.
Treatments, but you stop taking that medicine and see what happened to your ass. You're gonna end up like...
And unfortunately, Lux Beauty, she's fucking too. That's why that man put that gun in the head. Blah blah. She just said she had sex with him last month, which I think is crazy after all the shit he's done. But she just had sex with him last month, so she's fucking too. So there's no pussy drought except at your address. I ain't gonna say it, but you already doxed yourself, but I ain't gonna say it.
Gina too, barely able to stand up. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for these type of... it's not worth the risk of being with a man right now. Because they took away the providing, there's no real reason to be with them. Now, if it's a situation like yours, Quadratic, where he's tricking, okay. But imagine if he wasn't tricking.
Oh, I wouldn't be with him. I would be single.
What you gotta say about this?
I don't like the fact that she keeps saying that Quadratic's man is tricking. I mean, if he's tricking, then she's the trick. So you're... I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're degrading her too.
Because I'm about to...
Instead of saying she's just a woman who's worth the things he's giving her, he's tricking. Instead of being the provider, he's tricking a trick.
Yeah.
Who took away providing? No one took it away. She just can't afford it. But that doesn't mean other men aren't doing it. Exactly.
Which part should I start with?
It doesn't matter.
I think she thought we were going to get off like a couple minutes ago.
Because G was trolling. I don't care what anyone says. That was a troll. You know what? He might have been. Because, I mean, I think he knew about her channel prior to knowing her. Somebody said that in the chat. Maybe she realized he was a troll, and that's what happened. That's why he's in the bad man category, I guess. That mask came off.
I just want one last sentence out of you, Quadratic, and we're going to end the live. Any last thoughts on this topic about, this is like protection. We shouldn't feel bad. Maybe this is a spiritual thing that's going on.
It's A lot of women, be careful what you ask for when you looking for a man. Okay? A lot of these things.
That's what makes me believe he was a troll because he knew about her channel. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I'm kind of questioning because somebody was like, I don't know, she asked or somebody else asked, was that a real dick pic of him? And if he really is a troll, that's probably not really him in that pic. Knowing how she is, he probably, crazy thought, but probably went and searched for the biggest pic he could find to go along with his trolling. I bet he found a picture of the biggest dick he could find. She keeps talking about provision of money, so that could be a hint for what happened. She asked G for money and he didn't give it to her, so she's mad about it. Yep. Yep. He was done trolling, so when she popped that question, where my money, ho? He said, bye. Bye, Felicia.
Being single, God is protecting a lot of women by keeping them single. And remember your dreams and your goals and go live them, because if you think...
Thank you for the likes and the happy faces.
That life is hard without a man, it's very hard with a man.
Oh, shit. What you got to say about that, Celestial name?
Okay, yeah, I can agree. Like, that, I think it is protection from God, because you could have very well ended up with a man who either beats you or kills. Well, not kill. I can't say that online. Well, deletes you. Unalive you because of whatever reason you don't want to be with him, or yeah, right, you don't want to be with him, and he's like, oh, you ain't going nowhere, and he just kills you. Or this man can stop you. After a while, you trying to leave him.
Be strategic when you leave. She can give him nudes and ask for him for dick pics, but she's trying to get to know him. Exactly. Thanks for the happy faces. Yeah, that's her way of getting to know him. Okay, what's the size of your dick and what's the size of your wallet?
And then he doesn't want to let you go. And he's just stalking you. You know what? You don't even have to be in a relationship for some of these men to stalk you. You could just be dating him for a little bit. You don't like him, and all of a sudden you just see him all over the place. And you're like, why is he here? Why is he over there? It's so creepy. It's so creepy.
Thank you.
Jojo, we're going to honor your request. We're about to end the live, but before we end the live, we want you to call in real quick, and let's do a quick spell before we end this live. Jojo, call up, sweetheart.
Who's Jojo?
Call up the chat and let's get this party started.
She tells on herself constantly. G was just trying to expose how if a man paid her attention, she would jump at the opportunity. All that fallen angel BS is just that fallen bullshit. Oh, in the words of Crystal Squirrel, you didn't crack the code. You didn't solve the puzzle, Cinnabunny. That could have been it right there. Oh, damn. Talk about an expose. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. He exposed her. Ooh, if that's what he was doing, kudos, G.
With the spell, and then we're going to end the live. So we're waiting on JoJo right now. She said we should do a quick spell.
Yeah, she dropping gems.
I don't know exactly what she means by the innocent, but if she doesn't call up, we're gonna end the live without doing that. Because I want JoJo to set this one off.
I think by innocent, she's just me. It's like women are kind people. I say this all the time. Women are nice. Women think that men are kind the way they are, and men are not nice people. I say this all the time. Men are not nice people. Period.
Well, Kay Michelle figured that one out. You know what I'm saying? And when we look at our television set, we see that 90% of the fucked up fatalities and abuse happens from men because they're not nice. So let's do a quick spell, or should I say a quick prayer? Divine Mother, look down on us. Those of us who you covered in the form of being celibate, being single, protect us from these male creatures.
He was also showing how fickle she was and how thirsty she really is for ping. She never practices what she preaches, and he showed it. It makes me wonder if Todd was also a troll for the same purpose. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, y'all dropping gems tonight. Did Todd know about the channel? I don't know if Todd knew about the channel beforehand, like possibly G did, but I mean he was on her live. The women talked to him. So if he didn't know beforehand, he knew then. And then the next time she came on about him, she was mad because she didn't get the flowers. Todd said that he was watching her channels. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Two trolls. Troll Todd and Troll G. Oh man. This thank y'all for that info. Thank y'all for that info. Mm-mm-mm.
And all of the women that are not drinking the Kool-Aid and jumping into relationships, and even the ones that are in relationships like Quadratic, protect them, Divine Mother. These male creatures that, the ones that are in relationships, they choose to be with men, protect them from these males, Divine Mother. Let these male creatures continue to provide for them. And we are asking you for supernatural blessings to put some voodoo on these male creatures, like Quadratic's boyfriend. Keep him under a spell.
They shower her with attention and take their mask off when she starts asking for reciprocation. Yep.
Do not let him tap into his inner nature to be a fucked up male. We want him to be like a fucking robot. These are fallen angels and they're evil and they should not have the power to what? Hurt us. So we're asking for supernatural blessings, whether the woman is single or in a relationship. Keep these men in check.
Good morning, Klingon. And the live is about to come to an end, so you have to watch the replay.
Warlock things, spells that they try to cast, make them ineffective. Do not let women give up their pussy. Let more women be celibate. Let more women choose to be single. We want these male creatures to suffer the way they're trying to make us suffer by not providing. Make them suffer by giving these motherfuckers blue balls. But make them unable to grape anybody. Because if they act up and they try to grape somebody because they're horny, make their dicks not go up. Come on, y'all. We doing voodoo up in this motherfucker. Their dick will not go up. Okay? We want them to lose the gender war, sweetheart. We want them to suffer and learn a lesson. And we want less demons being born on this earth. If she's pregnant, we want it to be a girl.
Well, it's too late because Kawena's having a boy. Are you going to tell her to delete that?
I said what I said. Now, if anybody wants to add to that spell, let me look in the chat real quick because we're about to end the live. Now, JoJo says I'm giving you my energy to empower the.
Well, she's basically saying if I can't have it, they shouldn't be able to use it. That's exactly what she's saying.
Spell. She said, protect all the children, yup, and innocent women and men who deserve protection and love. She said women and men, because men are going to get raped too. So we want to protect everybody at the hands of these animals. Protect all of the innocent. 999. Anybody want to add to the spell? Oh, I got one more thing to add to the spell. I empower the spell with the energy and the protection from the divine goddesses and angels that assist the divine mother feminine. I empower this spell with the power of 1,000,000,000,000 Hurricane Katrinas, the force of 1,000,000 tsunamis, and the power of the energy of the moon changing the tides of every ocean on earth. Down with the wicked. The wicked shall not prosper.
And you
The
ain't.
wicked shall be defeated.
You will be.
I say. Thank you for all your time and energy, ladies. I love you. But I got to go. Good night.
Hey, good night. I say.
Now, we ended that phone call. And I'm going to end this live on this note.
Exactly, Moonstone.
We not playing with y'all male creatures. You will lose this gender war. Good night, everybody. Get some sleep, and I'll see you on my next one.
Oh boy. Damn. Y'all Moonstone Cinnabon, hold up. Y'all hit the nail on the head. Todd and G were trolls. I remember she casted the same spell a few years ago. Yep, and it still ain't working. It still ain't working. Those spells are just as empty as her bank account. That should tell you that only have girl spells doesn't work. Ciao. It is funny because the women in her chat, they got pregnant. Kawena's having a baby. What did Color Gal have? Anybody know? Did anybody know Color Gal had a boy or girl? Yeah, fake witch. Because if she really had some power, she would use it for herself. Lose some weight. You know, she would be able to prevent and cure her degenerative disc disorder, so she wouldn't be in the wheelchair in 2 years. What did you get for your 50th birthday, Crystal? A wheelchair. My. Bye, G. Shout out to G and to Top Shelf Todd. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I gotta get ready to go to work. You should go to work too, Crystal. Fuck them checks. Let's see. I don't know. I just remember Court Gal from the daddy issue saying she was pregnant. Ah, okay. Well, thank y'all for joining me. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the happy faces and hearts and all that stuff. And I will see y'all next time. Have a good day, everybody.